What's good, my boy?
What's poppin'?
That's on the neighborhood, cuz.
Say word.
What up?
Yo, what's poppin' with y'all ashy asses? Nico in the building making aunties bat them lashes. Okay, I'm just fooling, let me cool it. See y'all listening? Join us as we get these big ups to black excellence. Okay. News you can use to uplift your kinfolk and them. Feed them something different than that circus act on CNN. Just enough humor so it never be your boy. So welcome Mr. Martin, this is ethnic-ish and more.
That's all the
State streets to that 106, they hate it. Then I bounce back. Then I did that show for syndication. I ain't like that. Now I'm on the line with Rock Nation. Ho, I'm like that. Do say with my boo bae almost made me miss my flight back. I'm saying, everybody just relax. Like a vow that's just way too large. I just can't get attached. I'm talking people or positions, really. Any kind of level. I know everything is temporary. Nothing is forever. Ho, I'm good. Look, I'm great. Swerve around with some curve. Look, I'm straight. Oh, I heard you say you him. But look, I'm me. Feels good to know just who you are. Now who you trying to be. A second son and I can stand alone. But I stand 10 toes. Front of 40,000. At the end with Jones. And I can work the crowd just like I work my move. How I control it. All you messy hoes. Just keep your social distance like it's COVID still around this bitch. And what's that about it? Don't count that shit, that counterfeit. You on your mouth, I run my town just like that Fenty chick. And I know my city gon' ride for me. Walking through with her baby daddy, still tap my shoulder like, hi shorty, like damn. Hey babe, relax, before you messed around and get your wig snatched up off your noggin. Nipsey told us it's a marathon, I just been jogging. Made a living off of what some people call a hobby. And I do that shit so humbly, some don't think I know I'm heavy. But I told you only nigga outlast me out here is Nelly. So it's funny how I'm shorty and I got this longevity. And I long stroke it deep off in the belly. Brown skinned, it looking like Keisha off a belly. Black truck out the lamb, but took her right up to the telly. Showered in, she text me like, boo, come through when you ready. Yeah, nigga, I'm like that. Pick a side and stay up on your side. We don't get sidetracked, little nigga. Yeah. And they like, yeah, sure, keep going. Yeah. Hell yeah. Everybody's, yeah, sure, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, sure, keep going. Yeah, sure, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, sure, keep going. Yeah, sure, keep going.
First, let me get my thoughts in order. Bear with me, had to see it shrink so I can still stand before us. Follow. Never thought the hurt inside was this enormous. Had a few disorders, always knew I wasn't normal. Start from beginning, how was I living? Who taught me? Grandma did it, she taught me vision. Her gravesite, I gotta visit. I sure do miss her. I saw this dirt day coming, I was running. She was tired of suffering, just in the house. Just taking hard on pills, hospitals in and out. She told me, keep it together, couldn't do the measures. Everybody wanted a treasure, but I'd rather have her forever. Guess this sort of selfish, some shit I never dealt with. I miss all of them belches from that Welch's or that 7-Up. Gave me a heart that was light years ahead of us. I wonder why, etc., etc. Living life without, I wasn't ready for. I'd probably never be better, bruh. Bear with me. Bear with me. If you gon' do something, bear with me. Bear with me. If you gon' do something, bear with me. prescription. All these killers, shit is like they on commission. I'm so against it. Niggas better get some business. Obey my wishes. Stay the fuck up out of minds. Listen, respect my lane. This flow I got is God given. God giveth. I'm seeing nothing but tall pictures, all figures of me from a different time period. Social security. They say I need my 9 digits. I'm so serious. Places in my mind I visit. Wait. Bury somebody that's off, somebody that see the sky different from us all. No faker, traded Laker like a saw. Be mindful of your words, my 45 will take us all, including me. I'm not exempt, I've seen it all. Duty calls when that push light is off. Take them all, my mind glitches, I should pause. There go my guns, the quickest way to end it off. Heard my grandma voice, she told me get involved. Made it through it all, shit, I feel I need applause. Depression have us stressing through it all. With no real numbers I should call. Bear with me. Bear with me. If you gon' do something, bear with me. Bear with me. If you gon' do something, bear with me. Bear with me. If you gon' do something, bear with me. If you gon' do something, bear with me.
Hey, turn it on up. We back on another episode of Ethnic Issue More, episode number 30 of season 2, Black Fathers Matter. I mean, I feel like that statement is, it's one of those enough said things. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. I mean, everybody matters. I know some people at home like, well, white fathers matter too. You do. We're not talking about you. I ain't heard too many stereotypes about y'all. So, unless you're Chris Benoit, but that's neither here nor there. I apologize for that. That was a wild joke to kick it off, but I thought it was very fitting for the moment. Anywho, it's your boy Nico the Great, man. And as you notice, man, I got 2 other brothers in here with me. Not only are they black men, they are fathers as well, man. I like to have I'm gonna have my guests introduce themselves, starting with brother Poncho over there.
What's happening? Poncho Rucker, Negro extraordinaire. Cheers.
Facts. And my boy Zay in the building.
Y'all know, man, Yeek, man. Most people know me as Zay, man, but y'all know, man. Big father vibes over here, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to
Facts.
Nico for having us.
You know it, man. Shout out to all the fathers out here. Shout out to all the black men, period. Doing what you're supposed to be doing. I ain't gonna shout out all y'all niggas if you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. But I'm gonna challenge you to do better.
Yeah.
That's all I really can do, and push you to do better, hopefully. But if that don't work out, that's your fault. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I tried. I did my best due diligence within the length of my capital to help you do what I can.
Hey.
Other than that, that's on you.
Come on, man.
So, I'd like to welcome all y'all ashy asses back. Once again, man, y'all been with us for 100 plus episodes. We probably around the 200 mark in total.
Oh, word.
I should be somewhere around it. One day I'm going to count them all. But it's somewhere, it should be around the 200 mark. In total of Ethnic Issue More, man.
You gotta celebrate that shit,
Man, I'm about to. I did it up for the 100th episode.
Mm-hmm.
We had a whole you dig in here.
Yeah,
like I had
I'll be here
shout
for
out to
the
Gourmet Soul. That's when they first came out.
yeah.
They catered this motherfucker for us.
Yeah.
On some sponsorship type stuff. I had a nice mutual friend. Shout out to one of my Masonic brothers, man. But they was like, hey, we got y'all. just shout us out on the show, plug us, tell people to come rock with us. So they had some fire food. Like we ain't trying to go crazy.
Right.
But we out of the options we got, fire now they doing wonderful things. They done been on like all types of like Good Morning America. I think on one of them type of shows.
And you dropped it. You was the first.
I can say I was the first person out in the building.
Saying, man, talking shit.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna say I think we was the first person to show some love, some real love, man. I love to see people doing big.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say our show is the reason they doing love, but
It might have been, but it might not. It might have.
They did me a bit solid. I did them a solid, man. They kicked it. The brother who brought us through, he kicked it with us. I was like, bro, don't leave. Like, kick it with us for the night.
Word.
Man, we did it up. Came suited and booted that night. I invited everybody who wanted to come. We had some folks come feel like we had liquor in this bitch, champagne. Yeah. We kicked it in this house. So it was a good time, man. So I'm gonna look into the numbers, man. I'm gonna plan to do another You Dig soon, man. Something like that. I like to, and we still did it on a Wednesday. So we just made it do what it do. Like y'all remember, we all still responsible adults, so don't get too fucked up because you gotta get them to go to work tomorrow. Yeah. But anywho, man, I gotta give a shout out once again, man, to my co-host that's missing, man. Shout out Past Master. As always, our prayers are with you. Yes, we chopped it up earlier, man. I'll see you when you get back, and I'll see you next week for sure. So, shout out to the Past Master as always, man. I gotta give a clap, man. I hope this clap ain't too loud. I gotta clap it up for my guest that was here last week, man. Shout out to the brothers at the shop, barbershop, the Spot Barbershop. Okay. They weren't here in their capacity as barbers. They have been here. They was on here. They was like I think it was like 12th, 13th episode. Oh, word. Like when I did it here. Word. And so, but I had Darion. He came back as DJ G Fresh. Yeah. Okay. And played our music live on the ones and twos. Okay. I'm trying to get into finding maybe a DJ that would like to be interviewed once a month, but I'm gonna also get him the opportunity where we plug you in, and you the music. Got a whole mix. Yeah, so this month we started in February. I had DJ Boogie Corleone. Okay. He came on and did it for us. He turned this motherfucker up. Yeah. Last month I had my boy DJ Spliffy Flacco, my nigga Matt. He came in here and turned it up for us. Shout out to the bro Soul7 on Twitter, man. Good sneaker bro on the Twitter. Oh, word. I'm glad you know that's in my Twitter feed. Yeah, I'm on the Facebook, man. Shout out to Jeremy Love for dropping the 20 stars on you. Yeah, okay, so that's what I get. All I get is a blank thing, and I got one last time, and I'm like, Jeremy, why I don't see your message? Yeah. So that's what that is. Shout out to bro for dropping the stars, man. I appreciate that. Me and bro been rocking for a long time. Yeah, drop us 20 stars man. That's a good skate fan, man. We've been rocking for a while, man. But DJ G Fresh, man, he came and kicked it, and then I had his co-owner of the shop, Kevin Boyd, man, the owner of Limited Struggles. Okay. So I had him come on here. We talked about the brand, man. Talked about the shoes. I made his shoes, the Limited Aces, my shoes of the week. Just so I can, display what he do, man. He got some nice colorway and shit. We talked about a lot about the, the flack he got from him. As a shoe designer, he had one of them. Got the silhouettes of shoes that have been kind of around before. Yeah, of course, the Jordan 1. Yeah, but motherfuckers still. And the difference is, bro, and I give it to him. I told him, I'm like, bro, his colorway choice and just the pattern and everything he do. It's like a level above a lot of motherfuckers I seen doing that type of shit. Yeah. People give people flack for using other silhouettes. Like the Jordan 1 wasn't a rendition of two shoes. It was the Air Force 1 and the Terminator. Okay. People don't even know that. It was the Air Force 1 and the I'm sorry, not the Terminator, the Dunk. It's the Air Force 1 and the Dunk that the Jordan 1 got pieced together, and that's the rendition of how they even came to the place. So if you look at it, it's the body structure of the high top Air Force 1, but it's like the flatter sole of the Dunk and all, and not the SB Dunk, but straight the, what I'm saying, the traditional Dunk. I can see that. The history of it's a piece together. That's why another reason why I personally don't get Jordan 1 lows. I love because I like dunks. If that's the case, I'm gonna get dunks. Right. But look, I like dunk lows. I love dunks. And it was a dude. Damn, I hate that I can't remember his Twitter name now. But there's a bro on there on Twitter that I be talking to a lot. That's a big Jordan 1 person. Yeah. There's two dudes on there that's huge into Jordan 1s. You solely Jordan 1 dudes be weird to me a little bit. But go ahead. I ain't gonna say that's all they buy. But that's they favorite. They favorite because that's my favorite silhouette. And it wasn't initially. It was always the 11s. Yeah. But 11 is the Jordan 1 grew on me over the years that I notice now. I have way more Jordan 1s than anything. Also, they drop more Jordan 1s. And they're more cost effective to buy. That 180 just make you feel better. Yeah, dropping that 200. You know what grew on me like a whole lot? Pause was the Jordan 3. The Jordan 3 and the Jordan 2 grew on me as far as a silhouette we can turn this into a
Period.
sneaker show tonight. Hold on. So, have you seen the Jordan, the 2/3?
Let me look it up.
So it's a new Jordan that just came out. It's, you know how they got the 2 lows, but it's the sole is the 3s.
I don't know about that. Let's look at this shit.
It is a fucking beautiful shoe.
Really? Because I'm
it's
sick of
fire,
fusions.
Because I like Jordan 2 lows better than I like Jordan 2 highs.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. While he looking up that. So, I think I seen what was that? It was like a blue shoe. I think I reposted on Facebook. It was like a Spizike. It looked like a
the Spizike low, the Houston Oil of Blue.
Yeah. What you think about them? Is that?
They're not bad, but they just not for me.
History. Let's talk about these. Already to cut you off.
Oh, you good, bro.
These are a Tinker creation. These were like the hybrid into the next the Jordan 3 and the Jordan 2. So these are similar. These are reimagined, so to speak. These ain't just a fusion. This is some this is history for real.
I do, bro.
They're not bad.
I've seen people buy them and see them in hand, and I'm like, bro, is it a shoe I'm finna go crazy about?
No.
I didn't buy the red and white pair. I think they got a black and white pair. I would need to see more colorways. And shout out to the bro. Soul 7 said, man, I only grab OG colorways of the Air Jordan 1, which I understand. I like them all, bro. I got the mauve. My favorite pair of Air Jordan 1s I low key got is that I bought this year was the Craft Vibrations of Naja.
Word.
Najee or Naja.
Yeah.
Fire, brother. The check is like this carpet material.
Yeah.
It's a nice buttery, like the leather is fire, bro. The shoelaces is more of a basketball shoelace than the flat lace. Like the oval lace. Yeah. Like, bro, the shoe.
Would you swap them out for the like the rope style?
No, I'll keep them, bro. Okay. Like, I like how they look.
I'm not a fan of the rope style shoes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Cool. I don't like orange, but on them starfish joints where they swapped it with the rope style,
I never seen that.
It was cold. I was like, oh shit.
I like the starfish joints, bro.
I don't like orange though, so
I'm not a huge one. I got the Fear 3s.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I love them. My favorite ones were the Laneys. Matter of fact, the reverse lane, the women's exclusive ones, I like those better than the Lane. I had to get them.
I'm gonna tell you the best ones I got, and me and you got the same product. You know what I'm talking about? Them ones that came out. I don't know the name. I suck with names.
The brown and black, the Palominos.
Yeah.
Man. Have you seen them? Like, did you?
No. You know what it is. Sometimes I get annoyed with Earth Tony Jordans.
Some people say that.
Sometimes, but I need a pair to go with my khakis and shit like that.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I agree with that saying. I agree with that saying, but I think also ones are like because they were the first shoe that we like all grew to like or dislike in some form of fashion. I'm not gonna lie. Earth tones on ones to me at least. Like those. Those went with the season as well too. Like they went with fall. Like
how old are you, bro?
I'm 28.
Okay, so you didn't really grow up in you was around like Wizards Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't around for
that's true. Like all the really
Jordan.
I was there, bro. The only thing I regret my parents ever taking me to one of them parades, bro.
Bruh, like
he was 45 minutes out.
Because the first pair of shoes like I bought myself was the Silver Surfer 5s. That was the first. I'm talking about when they first came out. I'm a huge 5s fan, but the thing is that like that was the first pair. You know what I'm saying? And then, but my favorite shoe, it wasn't nothing like watching that man play in them Space Jams on that cartoon. Yeah. And I'm like, where the fuck are these at? Bruh, like, cause you couldn't get them. These was player exclusives.
I'm buying the lows when they come out.
I'm getting the highs. So,
I like 11 lows. I mean, I want both. Yeah. But I like 11 lows. I got the white cement 11 lows.
I can't.
I caught them in Vegas.
With the white and gray joints?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
The icy blue bottom, bro.
Yeah, I can't
get the fire, bro.
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna get the highs, bro.
I mean, I would buy them too. Like,
I can dig it.
It's like sometimes with shorts, like high top shoes don't always look the greatest with shorts. Like
they always look the greatest for me, but you know,
like some depend on the type of fit you got.
I
Everybody can.
I agree with my mans because it just depends on how you wear them though. Like
no, I didn't see people
Like when I
pull it off
want to
real
do on my old player shoe night when I don't want to wear no socks, I look low top shoes look better like that.
Yeah.
So that's why when I baby powdered up in the shoe, man, so my feet still fresh, man. When I slide, and it's like, but a high top with no, that's diabolical to wear a high top shoe with no sock.
No.
That's criminal,
Hey,
bro.
you are a black K-Swiss wearing type of nigga, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I'm saying that's how diabolical you are, bro. Like
you
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
you steal the roaches out of people's ass shoes. Diabolical.
There's dusty black forces, and then there's black K-Swiss.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Poncho talking about black forces, but I definitely got a perm out.
Oh no, I got a perm black.
Bro, I just said today I'm finna get it because I don't think there's a better black shoe, bro.
No, absolutely not. And then my black
Unless you
forces
get
that
a
I
triple
got,
black something.
I got my black forces made with Nike ID. So I got like a textured leather on the motherfuckers, and the whole on the motherfuckers is nasty, bro.
You got elevated thievery with
Bruh. I'm
like, nigga, I scam. I don't.
Yeah, right.
Hey man, Poncho backdoor you and you see his initials on his forces, bro.
They do got my company name on the back
my
too.
God.
So yeah,
I'm finna make some dunks. No, I'm finna make some Air Max 1s, and I'm finna make some dunks.
Hey, you know what would be hard if you can get the TV that you got on your logo, bro? That'd be so.
That would be hell.
You know what's crazy? You just gotta have somebody custom do it. I got a pair of forces. That's my original ethnic Ishimura. Shout out to my boo. When we first was talking Father's Day.
I think you posted them. Did you post them?
I had to.
I think you
they
posted
green.
them,
I've
bro.
only worn them maybe three
I know
times,
you posted some
bro.
customs, bro.
But bro. They the original colors. They green, yellow, red with some black in it, and this dude painted. Like the logo on the toe, it say ethnic Ishimura.
Who did the custom for you?
I got this. I have to show you his. I got the box at the crib.
Okay,
I'll take a picture of it.
Shout out
It's
to
a
my
regular.
guy.
It's a regular gray box, but his business card is taped to the top. I never took it off.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy Ricardo Fee by Sway. He did my. I was petty, but I had seen this design where it's you know, in The Simpsons, the Homer Simpson meme where he looking at Flanders shoes, the assassins. I got that design put on some Air Monarchs, and them motherfucker like I'm pull it up, but yeah.
I don't think Air Monarchs is ugly as people think they are. Now the original one that they post, them ass.
Yeah.
I've seen some though that I was like, well, niggas judge me. Because these low key fire. They got this gray Vote green and white pair. That was fire. I like their Vote green. Because I got the Vote green dunks.
Oh no, these was the nasty joints though. So that's the base shoe. I'm gonna show you too.
Oh,
that's the base
tough.
shoe. And then it turned into that.
Hey, but no, them hard though.
Yeah.
Them hard though. I can't even lie.
That's the base shoe.
Hey, man, listen.
Then that's the inspiration.
Okay.
That's the shoe.
Nasty boy.
Yeah.
Bro
like
took
that.
a retirement shoe and literally took it out of retirement.
And people don't even like, man, what kind of shoes is those? And
bro, tap in on YouTube, man. Tap in on YouTube.
That's crazy, bro. Air Monarchs, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
So we got a question on here, man. Y'all kids, if y'all have any in the shoe game yet. I'll go first. So between me and my girl kids, I would give them. I ain't gonna say they're like sneakerheads on their own. They have sneakerhead parents.
Yeah,
and it's just like I'm getting shoes like her. I just started buying my son Jordans. His first pair of Jordans he got passed down. But to have your first pair, he don't even understand how dope his first pair of Jordans was. He had the Olympic 7s.
Oh, okay.
It's his first pair.
Yeah,
bro. It's his first pair of Jordans.
I don't even like 7s. And
I don't either. The only pair of 7s I like is 3 pairs: the Raptor 7s, the Olympic 7s, and the Hair 7s.
Absolutely. Speaking of them Olympics, them 6s come out this year, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm buying the Olympic 6s.
I'm so excited.
I'm not gonna lie. You know the Olympics was so nice, bro. I think that's like that pack when they dropped. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they drop the pack together? Then they drop
no, I ain't familiar.
I thought they dropped.
I
the
can
7s
see them doing it.
I thought they dropped the 7s and the 6s together or something like that.
I'm
I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't. I could. that would be a good thing to do.
Only reason I remember that because when I was in high school, when they dropped, only a select few people had copied it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's possible.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
I'm not sure.
To answer the question, shit, my daughter is not a sneakerhead. In fact, she disrespects the fuck out of shoes.
How old is she?
She's 7.
Oh man, you gotta give
I
her
can
a
expect
break.
that. You gotta give
Bruh,
her
I
grace.
bought her the lucky green ones, right? So I'm so excited.
Are
Like,
those the ones that's black, white, and green?
I just
yeah,
copied them the other day.
So they had the black toe block.
Yeah, sir.
So I'm like, ooh, she gonna kill him at school. Got the matching uniform shirt, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking. I took a picture of it. If I show you the picture, like right before school, fresh. Get home.
Oh my God.
8 hours later.
Oh my God.
How the fuck do you have dirt in the upper region
Hey,
of the
bruh.
shoe?
Kids be finding ways to fuck up shoes in ways that you can't. I was like,
Bruh.
nigga,
And I'm talking about
what
old
the fuck
school
was you
cleaning them
doing?
shits and it still don't get out.
Like I sit my son down. Like, hey, my son is finna be 14 this year, and I'm trying to teach him the importance. He like me buying them for him, but he don't really care. I can buy that nigga anything. He's gonna put on some shoes.
Yeah.
So his first pair of reasons, I was like, all right, let me get you back into this. I bought him the gray and white twos. that
Okay,
came
good
out.
start.
So I feel like it was a good starter shoe. It's a more sturdier
It's
Jordan.
bulkier, yeah.
Man, bro, this nigga had a scuff on the top part of the shoe. I'm like, fam. I was like, what you was doing?
Right.
Like, I'm like, walk me through this. Because I tried to clean them, bro.
Bruh.
I'm like, I got it off, but it took a lot. I'm
How?
just like, explain to me what you were doing.
Yeah.
He was like, well, I mean, we were just, cause he go to school on the east side.
Yeah.
But his school is pre-K through 8.
Right.
So they still get recess and get to go
the
kick
whole
it and
while.
all that
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of shit.
yeah.
So bro, they just be, I'm like, bro, you break dancing at school? Like, it's just like me having to keep buying pants because he keep getting these holes in the knee of his uniform pants. I'm like, nigga, you break dancing and you ain't telling me? Like, what we doing here, bro?
So I'm gonna say this. So to answer to answer your question, bro. Out of all three badass kids of mine,
Right,
man.
bro.
The youngest is definitely not a shoe head, but he does like the essence of a new shoe. He will say, he'll literally shout out to my girl, by the way, but he'll literally get to the house and he'll be like, new shoes. Like, even if he see like me, or he'll see like, you know, like my son with some new shoes, he'll say new shoes. Now my son, my oldest man, I'm going through the same stuff like Nico going through, bro. Like, I feel like my starter shoe for my son is a dunk. I'm not gonna lie. Again, that's just me being biased.
I can see that.
But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I done bought my son some dunks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I ain't gonna lie. He'll go to school and he got like that new shoe walk. Y'all, everybody know that new shoe walk where you damn near about to like snap your knee backwards and shit because you trying to work.
Yeah, man, I hate
So,
that shit.
like, my son is I would say like he is into the shoes. My daughter, she like into the shoes, but she like more like the boots or like the sandal type. Like, she don't want her
she's girly shit.
Yeah, she don't want her
that's
Uggs
how
messed
mine
up.
is.
You know, and I buy her tennis shoes. She'll go to school and do backflips and come back. They bend,
Bruh.
crease. Oh yeah,
But
so,
would
yeah.
not fuck up her
Hey,
other
fuck
shoes.
no
Uggs, none of that, bro.
The shoes her mama like
So,
type shit.
My
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
my girl is sneakerhead. Like, she a shoe head, period. I ain't even gonna call her just sneakerhead. She got hella J's. Like, I'm talking about going back. Like, who's looking? She got the bread for. She was gonna toss them out the 2019 pair.
Oh, she tripping.
I was like,
What are you doing?
I'm like, she was like, I'm gonna be wearing them. I was like, girl, I clean them up. I can sell these bitches. I can give them.
Right.
I'm like, I'd rather donate them to a kid at school.
Right.
I'm like, these, bro, she be just don't be caring. And I'm like, nah, G, you know, I know you. Someone, I don't think she had the box for them, so she didn't care. But like, yeah, she got some. He got game 13s. All that shit, but she a big boots, designer shoe type person.
You know what? I think designer shoes are a waste of money. They are ugly as shit.
It's only a couple. It's one pair of Gucci's that I like.
Louis sometimes
But I'm not big.
are okay with their designs.
Yeah.
So listen,
But like one thing though, I got these for my baby, right? The Messy Room 4s. You see this color right here, right? She wore them at school one day, and they will never be that white. They are the color of that drink right there.
nah, bro.
Ever.
Yeah, I'll stay away from white shoes.
So
Me too, bro.
the thing is that parents who have young kids, SB Dunks,
Yeah.
Get your shoe.
If they make them in kid size,
buy them. I got my daughter them. What was it? The Blossom? No, Buttercup. The green SB Dunks.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say they still hold up well, well.
Yeah, no, bro. Like I got a pair that actually were, like I said, I had the City of Love Burgundy, Crushed Burgundy. I bought them on a whim just to see if I could hit. Didn't really want them, and they wasn't ugly. It's just like, bro, I don't see me finding no hat that I want to wear to this. Like, I don't see me really wanting to wear this shoe. So I'm like, they Nike. Let me go take them back. Flip that into the yellow ochre 6s. That because they was on sale. I'm like, man, bro, I wanted these. I just didn't think they were $200 worth. But if I can get them down, I'm covering 85% of the balance with a gift card. Like, I'm good.
Right.
And then so the only pair that I do got, I got the. They had that yin yang pack that came out earlier this year. It's a black. It's an all white pair with the black check and the gum bottom. But I got the black pair with the white check and the gum bottom. My first pair, like, I got the SB Dunk 4s too. I just ain't put them on yet. But
I'm getting them shit.
Yeah, bro. I'll need another pair before I wear these. I just don't want nothing to go wrong.
I'm at that point where my sneaker life is kind of like, you know, like it only lasts like one day out the week now. Like, you know, and I really got to put my fit together. Like, what I mean is, like, if I put on like a pair of shoes that I really like, I got to be like pondering my outfit. Cause like nowadays, like, bro, I got so much comfortable stuff to wear. Like, yeah, I am a croc guy now.
Shit.
That's my girl fault. But like them Nike slides that look like the Yeezy slides almost. I just copped a pair of them, bro. I can't take them off.
Hey,
man.
so speaking of slides, I copped the Yeezy slides.
How
Yeezy only said them first pair, what's it? I forgot the number of the shoe. 350s. That he said them was fake. He didn't say everything else was fake. The Dark Onyx color came out before, so I didn't feel bad about it from Adidas because he did what he did. Listen, nigga. I bought my girl a pair. So I always thought they was like $120. I bought her some resale when she had got her first principal position. That was here your gift for becoming the principal. I bought her the Azul blue pair. She was like, damn, nigga, these fire. Like, she wanted them, her to talk about us. So I sent her a message like, I copped the bitch for you. But I bought the Dark Onyx pair. It's supposed to be the darkest pair. They got the black.
The dark is still black. I thought Onyx was black.
Yeah, but they don't look like. If the color would have said black, I feel like it would look more black.
It's like
it's
like
ashy.
Think about Onyx.
Like
Think about. I look at it as like Onyx the Pokemon.
No, I got you. It's
Onyx
ashy.
is a silver, a grayish color.
Yeah.
So dark Onyx is just a dark, dumb, dark gray.
Okay.
When it's dark outside.
When it's dark outside, they black. It's like a dark.
Type
It's
of
like a
thing.
little darker than charcoal.
Okay.
type shit.
Ashy was literally the best way.
Yeah,
Low
ashy
key,
black.
ashy black.
Ashy black. I got you.
But nigga,
Yeah, nah,
you might as well buy 2 Tempur-Pedic pillows
Oh, word.
and strap them to your feet,
On the Yeezy joint?
nigga. Like, so you gotta. They tell you when you buy them, they run small.
So is this from the Adidas?
I bought it from
or these are the Yeezy store Yeezy.
No, I mean it's the Adidas pair.
Okay.
I mean they still Yeezy. His ass didn't had he didn't own his intellectual property.
Of course not.
So
No,
when-
I was just asking
Yeah,
because
no,
he's selling new shit now. So.
Well, no, yeah, not that shit. He ain't selling
okay.
them type of stuff. But
Okay.
Adidas had a whole. They was gonna get rid of all that shit. But they fucked around, figured something out. They sell them. They just been dropping Yeezys like every week, 2 pairs, 2-3 pairs.
Yeah.
So I waited on them because they do a raffle too. You could put yourself. The only thing I don't like about that shit is it take your money up front. And if you don't win, then it take up to 14 days to give it back.
Oh, hell no.
And I know it don't take that long, but you saying 2 weeks is crazy.
Yeah, no. No.
Now they $70, but I'm buying another pair. They the good nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
I really wear a 10.5. I buy 11. I guess I'm saying I wear 11 because they feel better.
Right.
But I got some 10.5s that don't hurt.
Okay.
But I had to buy a 12 in them. Because you gotta go. It tells you about a whole size up from your size.
Okay.
So you can't do that. It's only whole numbers.
Yeah.
So like 12 is the next best thing. Bro, I've never felt something that bitch is like the comfort in the motherfuckers.
Are they like Presto comfort?
I ain't never had no Presto.
You ain't never had a Prestos?
No.
You ain't, man, Nico, you ain't never had no Presto,
Oh,
bro?
you missing life,
I
brother.
heard them was fire.
Brother.
I never had no Presto.
Brother.
Hey, man, look, listen.
Not to even change the story. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
I've heard,
I got
bro.
a pair of Presto. Listen, that's the one shoe outside of like our normal sneakerhead, like Dunks and Jordans. You have to have you a pair of Prestos.
Oh.
You know how Hirachis once had that.
Had that bounce to them.
Yeah, or had that hype to them.
That's
Presto
No,
got
they
that,
did.
but they got the comfortability standpoint.
the Prestos are everything Hirachis should have been. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about comfort.
Hey, he been in the shoe game longer than me.
Yeah.
I'm on his bandwagon.
Nah, bro, I feel it though. But if y'all can get y'all a pair, you want some comfortable slides, bro. It's
what
the
it
best
is?
$70 I'd spent.
Okay.
77 at the tax.
I might buy some the slides.
I wouldn't. The
listen.
shoes are not. It's a couple pairs I think cool, but I'm not a fan of dropping $230.
So are you
for
not
that.
a sneakerhead if you don't have Yeezys though? That's a serious question.
Absolutely, you are a sneakerhead if you don't. I don't like Yeezy designs
All right,
for
I'm
real.
just trying to
No,
make
I'm not
sure
finna buy
I'm
into the
good with
hype.
my
He
colors.
makes ugly shit. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, I'm talking about them Yeezys that
I'm saying shoes as
Some
well.
of 'em cool.
He makes ugly shit.
But I can feel that though, because
there's
for a while,
designer
Poncho ain't
shoes.
going. Poncho ain't
There's
going.
designer shoes, and then there's Yeezys
No,
right there.
I can feel that,
like,
bro.
what's the name of the
because
motherfucking
he
shoes?
has a more designerish style to his shoes, so it's like
The red
this is
goose
fast
joints.
shit. Like it be wild shit.
Yeah, like the red goose joints. Or I forgot the name of the gold. I forgot the name of the company. The goose shoes. The motherfuckers like they look like some beaters, and niggas just be wearing them shits just because they motherfucking $600-$700 pair of shoes.
No,
you got me
man.
fucked up. I'm
Yeah,
not doing it.
I'm one of them people. I'm not finna just buy something because of the hype or the price. Like, oh, it's a design. I gotta have it. I'm like,
honestly,
it's ugly, bro.
The most comfortable slides that I've had, all bullshit aside, and I bought a lot of motherfucking slides. They are in between these Adidas slides that my ex got me, and my thought ass shoe cornable Nike slides. Nike got some motherfucking all black.
I think you know. I
Feel like walking on pillows, boy.
You just did they recently just drop? You talking about?
No, I'm saying old traditional ass
I hear the slides. y'all talking
Nike
about.
slides.
When I
This
say-
is
I
better.
Bruh.
You gonna make me buy some?
Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie, we do gotta take Nico advice. So you
Bruh,
understand what he
listen.
do for a living. Like you know,
And I wore
No,
these.
no, you
I don't
make
wore
the
them around the
best
house
one. Yeah.
as well as wore them. Me and my girl left the crib. I'm outside, out and about in the bitches. I've never
That's how I am
felt
with
a
the Nike
slide
slides, really.
It's like, bro, I feel like literally you just keep stepping on a pillow the whole time.
Word.
Like if you a heavier dude, bro, the support.
Okay, I got you.
The support, I'm sure that shit would give and being a heavier dude, bro, the support that shit would give me on my heels and my knees, bro. They're the greatest fucking pair of shoes down there, bro. I love them.
Okay,
I
no,
stand by
you just
them. I
mentioned
think
the mention,
everybody-
Jay.
and they just low key drop. I should have bought them when I seen them. I was trying not to go crazy, but they had a brown pair, bro. That was fire, bro. I was like, nigga, I'm gonna put on a straight fit and put these brown fucking sandal flop things on. These bitches.
shoes, man. I got it.
I got the Palomino 1s and the 3s.
Well, my next, I got some cops coming up. Like I'm not, you know.
He said,
My next like the military blues.
Look, so somebody said Adilet. I'm sure there's some play off Adidas. Comfort slides from Adidas are crazy comfortable too.
Okay.
And he has both those and the Yeezy slides. So I'm gonna have to look at them. I ain't never heard of them. Like the Yeezy slide, out of all the stuff he got, that was really the only thing I was like, once saw my girl buy. And the only reason made me buy them, of course, her foot weighs. Her shit's like a size 8.
You had to see them in person.
But
Type
it wasn't even
shit.
just seeing the design was cool, but I had to go grab something one time outside. So you know, niggas just
Oh,
slide
yeah,
their
you
feet,
just
some
let me
shit,
grab these. Oh,
heels
shit.
all out the back, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, just this part of my foot being I'm walking. I was like, nigga.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
know.
like-
They got the old lady foot approved.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get that. I gotta
Bro,
get
my
it.
girl looked just first.
No,
when
I'm
I
talking
bought
about
hers,
the
just-
old lady shoe. Like you
Yeah,
walked out,
bro,
took the trash
walked
out,
out
type
trash type shit, but them
Yeah,
bitches
yeah.
was still mad comfortable. Mad comfortable. Shout out my dog Riley B in the building, man.
What
Shout
up,
out
Riley?
to Connect the Dots show he got that I helped produce, film, and editing, man.
Okay,
So me and my
okay.
boy Riley finna come up with that magic because he got some heat coming out here. But look, y'all, before I go off too far in the tangent, because you know I'm great at doing that, I turn an hour and a half show always into 3.
Let's
So
get it.
never works the way I want to. I got to get into my wonderful thing called the Numerology Corner, where I drop a little knowledge I find. Shout out to my website, sunscience.org, in regards to the number of the episode for the week. And for number 30, it is an indication that if you want to succeed in all areas of life, you have to be frank and truthful and deal with others with confidence and delight. I mean, I feel like that's the frank and truthful part alone. Just you're looking for keywords, impact words. Frank, you gotta be truthful Like, be truthful with yourself. Be truthful with the people you trying to do business with, if you are. But number one person, be truthful with yourself. If you don't truly tell yourself that you believe in what you're doing is not gonna come to fruition the way you want to. Like, you have to believe, even when the shit is going horrible, you have to believe that I'm on the right path. I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. This shit gonna work out as planned as long as I just keep pushing. Just keep pushing, and the shit gonna work out for you, man. So that's all I gotta say on that, man. I ain't gonna get too much passing the collection plate. You know how I get in my preacher bag on that numerology corner, man.
Word.
But I like to pick up the segment from Past. He does a what's pissing me off this week. I had on here that I'm still mad that the home team is canceled.
Why?
The morning show. So, I don't know. One, I've heard Andrew had something to do with it. They made Shorty end up stepping. Like, they canceled. Then I heard Odyssey is they're going bankrupt, $130 million.
They are.
So that's playing a part in it. But there was a lot of messy shit. With the
traditional radio traditional radio is fucked off, bro.
Yeah.
Real bad. So
but it's the
niggas had to go. And it wasn't getting ratings, bro. Like that. It's because
that nigga with the lisp.
No, I don't think so, bro.
Yes,
I think that what's his name fucked them over. How they did that? St. Louis was mad over the goddamn shit.
They mad over the contest for sure.
I don't see why, but whatever.
No, I can see why.
Why?
Only for the simple fact of I knew they was picking her before the contest happened.
Yeah.
I knew that they was like just do some back grapevine talking to folks. I'm like, bro, they finna do Tiffany Fox.
Yeah.
Like, and she didn't. I don't know if she did a video. She may have. That was part of the contest. Then they added on the audition part. First, it was just do a video.
But dude.
But listen, they added the audition part.
Yeah.
She didn't audition.
Yeah.
Like everybody else who stood outside of Fahrenheit for that time to do it. So I'm like, it's just like, if y'all knew this was who y'all was going with, their downfall was pitching the contest as if we're really trying to find a homegrown, somebody like coming up.
They do it all the time. I ain't talking about just them. I'm saying,
but we know
this is strategic corporate
planning.
No,
I get that, but niggas know how St. Louis niggas is. Like,
that's kind of real, bro.
This was the first time I actually seen like the city really banned
and
be
like,
was
just like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all knew y'all, and it ain't like Shorty not from here, but like she ain't been living here. She ain't had nothing to do, like as of recently.
Yeah.
But I was just like, bro. I mean, I get it on their end. I mean, she got the numbers for it, social media wise. She has the look, of course.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean,
she fits the description.
I don't think she was bad, bro. I mean, it was the nigga with the list, bro.
I don't think so, because he was like Gary with the T.
And Gary with the T is, but Gary with the T is actually funny.
He's
and he's professional. And Andrew, first of all, you got a nigga who can't complete his full sentence.
I don't listen to the radio.
And I listen to it, bro.
I
listen to it, bro. And he get his segment. The nigga goes off on these random ass tangents that have nothing to do with what the fuck he talking about. To the point they had to switch the name of the segment. He was trying to be Wendy Williams, bro.
Yeah, because it was off topics or something like.
Yeah, at first it was
Andrew.
Hot Top, bro. He was trying to be Wendy Williams. Like his theme song is the Wendy Williams theme song. He just switches it up to benefit him. And I mean, he even does a little, how you doing? Like that shit, bro. Like he's trying to be something he not. The thing is giving clout to somebody who really shouldn't have. This nigga is famous off of telling niggas he don't like niggas no more. And we know that nigga like niggas.
And then with the lies also of the Cordell Stewart shit and all of that, you know, I mean, I get it. But the thing is that like when as for me, right? I'm thinking from a business standpoint. The ratings went down for whatever reason, and Audacity was what's the name of the company?
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
they went bankrupt.
But
so if the ratings are down and we losing money, y'all gotta go.
No, and I feel that.
Yeah.
But it was shit with Andrew. They both say it. That nigga went and did some HR shit behind on some messy shit.
Of course he did.
So that nigga should have never been on there for number one.
Yeah.
Stop putting people who can't talk on radio.
Stop putting clout chasey ass people on that don't give a fuck about nothing. Bruh, he's been looking for a come up even before the I'm not gay no more shit.
I'm him.
I know personally he's been looking for a come up. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody, bruh.
But look, I ain't even talking about that nigga no more because I changed what made me mad. And it's actually playing into being a parent, which it really doesn't affect me, but it do affect people who got kids coming up. Nike has switched around their sizing for kids. So you know how before grade school got the next highest price besides us.
I just got pissed off all over again.
3 to 7 was grade school.
Yep.
Everybody's knowing that. And that's when if you getting like the reimagined brand for like the 3 to 7s and the gratitudes was $185. Let them gratitudes that came out today. Nike switched how they shit around. Instead of 3 to 7, it is 1 to 7.
1 to 7 now.
So now, if you want to buy your 1-year-old them gratitude 11s, they're going to be $185 for a 1-year-old.
Yeah, no,
not a 1-year-old, a size 1.
Size 1. My daughter fits a size 1 right now, type shit.
So now, any
you gotta
Nike
pay
you buy,
$140.
any Nike you buy is coming at grade school pricing.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
They nickel a diamond, bro.
As a company who, I love Nike, but they numbers, fiscally wise quarters ain't been where they used to because they dropping too much heat back to back in an economy where niggas don't have the money to just consistently buy like they want to.
Bro, I don't think they dropping too much heat. I think they're dropping a lot of duds. And then because like at the consistency clip, like I was watching like Unbreakable Kicks, right? He was like saying like, and this is true. Back, probably 2010-ish, you probably get like 12 releases, 20 releases a year. You getting that shit in a month. Yeah, bro.
And that's what it be. It is from. That ain't the
and
retro
the holiday
phase,
season is ridiculous.
That's what
now.
it really be, bro. The retro phase allows them to tap into our nostalgia, but provide modern colorways and make it worse when it's actually OG colorways because that's what everybody desires. But when you like a Jordan 1 person myself, when I saw the mauve Jordan 1s, it was an instant. I'm buying these. Luckily, I got it. My cousin had the Swoosh account, so I didn't pay for them. I paid $108 for them, but I was like, bro, I'm willing to go down 140. Like, I was like, I'll climb to these hoes. Like, these ain't willing to get the whole 180 right now. But I like them, and I went and bought the Jordan fleece, my motherfucking favorite sweater. I got the fucking flight hat, because I don't know none of that color. So that's one of them Nike colorways I had to look up. Perfectly matched. But I love them bitches, bro. Like, if I could catch a pair at like discount like $60, I'll buy another one just to have that look good. And bro, but it's like. It ain't even just duds, and it ain't even just heat. They're just dropping too many shoes, bro. Period.
They released like, and then on the same type of colorway type shit. Ain't no way in hell in the same damn month you gonna release the yellow ochre 6s and the yellow ochre 1s, damn near back to back like that, expecting people. Right, I know you,
but I bought them ways. But I said the same thing.
You get what I'm saying?
But then they did a yellow ochre and black Jordan 1 low. Like they dropped that at the same time. They went from the color. They went from the let's run with this color palette while we got it going. Because look, the motherfucking Forest finna drop damn near look like that color, but it's a little bit different shade of yellow.
And then they kill it holiday season. Like you steady going back to back to back to back to back. You gonna have the cement 3s, black cement 3s.
Need 'em.
Then you finna have what else? The reimagined ones that's coming out. I need them.
I don't like the Air Jordan on the
I
side.
want.
Like
that's
that.
the reason why I want.
I
the
need to
black
see them
toes.
in person. Them motherfuckers, that shit on the side so ugly. It make it look like they fake.
Then
I know they not.
You got the black cat 5s. I need those.
They pushed the 3s back to 2025.
Good. Okay, good.
No,
I was gonna say.
From a parent aspect, I do agree with you.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't feel like you should drop, especially when you're trying to have like you want your kids' palette to not be like almost like the same colorway. Like you don't drop the same colorway.
Shit, I'm
back
looking even
like
for
that.
my dumb ass, bro.
Yeah.
Like. I got how many
But
pairs of black shoes with like the Chicago colorway or the bread colorway can I fucking have? Even though I'm ridiculous and I'm a victim of capitalism and I still want them, but shit.
But that also tap into our nostalgia from watching that shit growing up, knowing them was the colorways he grew.
But them though, it don't be like that, bro.
No, it be just like that. I want the colorway. But
yeah, they more the hype beast.
I
I'm
feel.
gonna be honest with you. He is right.
No, I agree.
My generation.
They're more hypebeast.
They more Kobe and all
I'm gonna
of
be
this
honest with you. I guess I come like the way my mom raised me though too is like you was gonna get shoes that fit your wardrobe, bro.
Yeah.
You wasn't finna get like so what I mean
White
is like
we do that too.
so like my I'm not gonna lie, I'll buy a shoe now. I do have some like the Miami Dolphins. The only reason I got them is because I got the Miami Dolphins. I got a Tyreek Hill jersey. I'm a jersey collector. So
I got you.
But like, if I wouldn't have never had that jersey,
you wouldn't have bought the shoe.
You wouldn't have seen me because I'm not gonna lie. Like my closet is black. Okay, the most color I probably got outside black, white, and red is probably brown, and that's because I like to have a fall color in the cut.
I can dig
Everything
it.
else, like black gonna go with every. Listen. If I'm gonna go to the funeral in black, I don't go to the club, but I'm gonna go to the bar in black. Like you know, like my whole entire
and enjoy
lifestyle.
yourself.
Right.
I feel you. Like I feel that, bro.
It's too many.
But that's how it was as a kid. That's why you could get your one pair of shoes at the beginning of the year. The bitches gonna last till Christmas. And you get another pair. And if you just take care of your shoes, you could constantly flip flop through now because
I think that's a thing too. I take care of all my shit, so it's like
clean my shit and I pay for my shit. So. That's a big reason. It's like,
you don't work all these hours for no reason,
hey,
bro.
Listen, the worst thing, man, my girl had to tell me, she's like, man, nigga, we ain't out here just working to die. She's like, you got to treat yours. Like, before I got with her, I wasn't buying myself shit.
Yeah, and see, like, they like,
I can
like
peep it.
that too.
I fell too much into it.
And then like that too is the stigmatism too. Like us being black, like they try to downplay, especially us black folks, bro. They try to downplay us, bro. Like because we like sneakers, they try to say, oh well, the white man ain't buying no sneakers. Oh shit!
They buying a bunch of other shit.
Hey man, the white man got a pair of like designer loafers that he got about 10, 20 pairs.
No. Fuck them
Shit,
designer
I know a bunch
loafers,
of white
right?
sneakers.
Outside of that, right? What people don't even understand from the sneakerhead side, they are buying like Asics, which are like $300. $400 shoes.
I be looking at Asics, bro. Like when an Asic do a collab with somebody,
bro,
or New
be
Balance
like
do a collab with somebody.
They
don't be that high, bro.
No, I'm talking about the Asics. The Asics be hella high.
Like 300. The highest I've seen is 300.
Really, I see like 4, 5 before.
But
them motherfuckers is good running shoes.
Like, so it's a collab with
free golf shoes.
It depends on the pair you buy. When you actually gotta look into the brand and start looking at the different silhouettes.
Yeah.
I like running shoes.
Absolutely
though.
right.
That's like I said, my favorite shoes are Air Max 95. That's a running shoe.
You like a good running shoe? I'm texting. He tripping, Poncho. Tell me niggas on that Presto, man.
But no, I'm gonna fuck with it. It ain't that I ain't never seen it because I like the off-white Prestos.
I think in the Presto, don't he gotta get a size up in them because them run kind of snug.
Prestos,
already gonna have
they feel like socks, bro.
Bro, no cap, they do.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like the top part, like as soon as you put your feet
it's like
in,
a breather. Is it like? Do it gotta
comfortable,
feel like a Roshi?
Yeah, it do, but more comfortable though. The Roshi was easy to poke a hole through.
Cause
you run a 40-yard dash, you stopping them up, your big toe coming out.
The thing is like they're good casual running shoes.
Okay.
Casual. So basically, you can run your errands and do your thing. You know, so I used to like when I was 16. That's when they first came out. Okay. I worked at Foot Locker, right? So I wore them. Those was my go to work shoes. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Lovely. You understand what I'm saying? Like, man, listen. But I think I might. Them slides, man.
I get them slides, man. But Nike, you tripping, bro? Nike, don't do that to parents, man.
Yeah.
Why would you, especially parents that actually buy shoes for their kids? It's hard. I stopped buying stuff. My son wears. I bought a pair of the first pair of Jordans I've actually bought him was these low Jordan 1s. Like I only like Jordan 1s if they like OG lows. Because I like the Nike Air and not the Jordan symbol on the tongue. But I bought from him. He loved his favorite color green. So he's like, oh, I love these. But should I bought a 4.5? Next thing I know, I'm looking at the nigga feet them bitches, and I'm like, he had a 5 now. I bought him as a 4. He skipped 4.5 and went to 5, and I'm like, okay, I'm not finna keep doing this.
I buy whole sizes up, bro. I don't even fuck around no more. Like when she's like right now, she's in 1s. I'm finna go ahead and start stocking up on 2s for her ass.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Wait, can I answer that question? So what's pissing me off this week? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the clothes in general, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I shop everywhere for my kids, bro. I don't believe my kids need like super designer jeans or nothing like that. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I run through Target like,
hey man,
like no other.
Cat and Jack be kicking my ass, bro.
But listen, I'm trying to figure out, bro. When did the sweat? All right, so bro, why is it? My son is about to be 10 this year, bro. Why is it that my son's sweatpants cost about $5 cheaper than my sweatpants?
Absolutely.
I'm really trying to feel like I'm.
Bro, they
Trying to
acted
get it
like
together
COVID
here, bro.
stopped people from buying their kids clothes. And look, this part. Outside of people couldn't be able to provide all the resources, like the companies getting all the stuff they needed because of travel and all that shit. Niggas spent buku breads during fucking COVID for them to be acting like the economy is fucking hurt. That's why niggas is shoe prices is where they are, resale prices is like they are, because niggas had all this expendable money and was just tricking, buying shit. That's why they dropped so many releases. They going based off how that shit was going in COVID. Niggas can sell out every release because niggas had. We buying shoes with nowhere to go. We ain't doing it but taking pictures in the house in these homes.
Hey, that's me now. Like I don't even
I mean, bro,
I don't
like
go
I
nowhere.
said, I got the yellow Upper 6s arrived today. I got them J tips. Where I think I got the where the party at, and where the date at pair. I think I got the where the party at pair. And then I hit on the plum dunks. They'll be here this week. But look, actually, get into them foreigns. So look, my J tips Sauconys is coming from Great Britain, and my plum dunks is coming from Spain. Barcelona.
What you got a little Spanish coming in?
No, bro.
No.
So what it is, bro, like I said, I be getting into these boutiques. And it's the app is, I'm gonna put you on these apps, bro. I'm gonna send you pictures of these apps, bro, that I be fucking with.
Bro, you post every day.
I got apps off the ass, bro.
Listen, y'all know, bro, I follow Nico on everything social media related. When I say, bro, he makes it hard for you to be responsible because, bro, he drops so much fire that it's crazy. Like, bro, he'll put shoes on Twitter. I'd be like, man, you know what? I'm cool. I'm just not gonna get on Twitter today. I go to Facebook and he dropping. He don't. It's like, bro, it's a revolving door.
I'm trying to make it to the point where people fuck with me. Not saying just fuck with me because I know what
you're
like
saying.
meeting genuine friends, but I wanted to get, bro. I'm good at the.
You talking about the content shit?
I'm good at content and all that type of stuff. So I want to make it to where it's a company that wants to be like, hey, bro,
you relatable.
I fucks with you. We want to partner with you to help grow our band. We get J's. We get night. We'd like to send you X amount of shoes a month.
I see what you're saying.
On top of, I'm trying to get into the brand thing, bro, because I could do that shit. It's just me now. I got to start getting more in front of the camera, which I don't do a lot. Yeah. So I'm trying to get more acclimated with doing that shit, bro. But I just genuinely love fucking shoes.
No, shoes is the shit, bro.
Too. I
grew up
with the kicks.
I grew up like that, bro. I remember when I went to college, bro. Through that summer, I was just stacking bread, getting money for graduation, money and shit. Matter of fact, I left my graduation party. It was a 4-hour party. I left at 5:30. Slid to the mall.
Camp out.
I got that bread, bro. Took it out that box.
Camp out.
Dipped, bro. Lit up a little blunt. Slid to the mall. Bought a pair of white Forces and a pair of black Forces. Put them in the back of the whip and slid back to the party before motherfuckers realized I did. I went to college with 10 brand new pair of Forces unworn.
Oh yeah, you was
type
on
shit,
it.
bro. Niggas was like, bro, what you on?
Yeah,
that's what I ain't give a fuck about boxes. So I had all these.
Oh yeah, the shoes.
We got the shells, nigga, all these
Yeah,
shoes. Niggas was like, this nigga wear nothing. I wore nothing before. I had phases, bro. I went through a nothing but Forces phase. I went through a nothing but the low top Vans phase. Cause I got flat feet, bro. So them was fucking cool with me. Then, bro, I went through, when I worked at Finish Line, I went through a retro basketball shoe phase. So I was buying the Larry Johnson joints, the damn, I can't even think of it. Bro, I had hella. I got matter of fact, I got a pair of Shaq Gnosis at the crib. I got the burgundy. I got the Iowa State color Shaq Gnosis at the crib, and I got the motherfucking the purple and the Laker color with the pump tongues. Yeah. At the crib, I'm gonna clean them bitches up and put them out one day, bro. I just been bad with shit.
Shoes for me back in the day was probably like Kobe's, Huaraches, and LeBron. The LeBron 9s though.
You make me feel old as fuck, bro.
Nah, yeah, my shit's J's.
I ain't gonna lie. When I got into J's though, like I'm gonna be honest, this is no knock to my mom's because I know she probably watching. But like my mom's like she kept us in like nice shoes, but like my mom didn't care about like the hottest J's every time they drop.
Shit, all of our moms give
a
fuck
like,
about.
I'm
not buying you go goddamn.
I had the swoosh account plug as growing up. One of my family members worked at Nike. Yeah. So shit, we was getting all the bitches $45.
Oh, that's what's up. Shit, my mom,
Cherry 12.
I'm not paying no $150. This is how old I'm dating out, but they're not paying no $150, $130 for no motherfucking shoes. Yeah, nah. You finna get these kamikazes and shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
like,
my mom was going for that. Like, but even back then, like. know, like, our priorities was different. Like when all of us probably got a job, bro. Well, at least when I got a job, my mom first thing you finna pay a bill or you gonna pay your cell phone bill. That's what I did. I paid. And then as soon as after that, I got right on the shoes. I think my first pair of shoes was a pair of pennies. I think.
Yeah.
A pair of pennies, bro.
Hey, bro, I need.
Guys don't even wear pennies.
Nah, bro. I follow a lot of niggas that be pennies been dropping this shit.
I'm just saying. I feel
the
like
young niggas don't fuck with pennies like that.
But
nigga, that's because niggas didn't get to see the goatness of Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway was.
Nah, they don't understand. That's why.
And I hate the injuries.
That's why Foams was so. Foams.
Yeah.
God damn it, y'all y'all pennies.
Foams was supposed to be Scottie Pippen's shoe.
They were. They was gonna either be
Foams was
Scotties.
nice when
They was gonna be Scotties or Tim Duncan's, because Tim Duncan was the first person I seen with the motherfuckers.
Look, and before I move on, another random basketball fact. I was watching something. In the movie, he got Game 13s because that was in the movie. The first two people that ever had a pair they made that pair of shoes for that movie. The shoe debuted in the movie before Jordan actually wore it on the court.
Yeah, I remember. I seen it on Twitter.
The first two people that's one thing I seen. The first two people that had it were the only two people that had a pair. Wasn't Jordan, it was fucking Spike Lee and Denzel Washington.
Yep.
And then Jordan got it months down the line. Then he got the hoop in the bitches. Like that's hella dope. Like I seen Spike talking about that shit.
When he said about the Space Jams, like you got to watch the movie Space Jam.
You couldn't
turn around
get
and
them
have it on your head, turn around, have them on your feet, like you ready to go jump
Those
out
type
the
of
gym
shoes,
on
bro.
them.
I just have in the crib, bro. I'm finna lay on the couch with these Space Jams, nigga. I ain't doing that.
No, when I finally get them, bro, I'm.
You gotta hey, listen, we gotta call and check on Poncho when we get them.
Oh no, don't worry, you gonna see me.
Poncho gonna be in the crib with them motherfuckers like a nigga who got a new video game.
Hey, bro,
He might go live with him on his feet, like
I know. You
start
can
video.
Hey,
It's
no,
your boy Poncho Rucker.
look, no, I'm gonna be like old girl that just got her engagement ring. Motherfucker. Hey, I need to get these fries from the store.
You gotta walk through all the doors like, what's up, niggas?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Poncho, where you at? Nothing. I just want y'all to see this shoe
Yeah,
first.
just,
I really wasn't even coming in. I'm
wasn't
finna slide
even
back
going
out this
nowhere.
way real quick.
Yeah.
Stay blessed.
Got on pajama pants and a t-shirt and shit.
But look, though, man, so we can keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
Really get into our father topic, sneaker of the week. If y'all have watched the show, man, every time I do a sneaker of the week, I show y'all the heat of sorts I got on my feet today. It's like, as we said earlier, happy Air Max Day. For all my Air Max lovers out there, man. I wore my Air Max One. The better generation, $90. I caught one of them happy hour sales, and I needed them, bro. Shout out to the better generation. Shout out PJ Tucker. I fucking love that company. Everything. I really only shop with y'all on Thursdays, unless it's a shoe I can't find.
Right.
But it's two pair of shoes, 2-3 of them on there. I've been watching them. I'm like, I don't need to spend the money. I watched the happy hour, realized they ain't sell out. I'm like, bet they'll be on happy hour next week. They gonna go further down in the price because I want them black and white Jordan ones, the highs.
Oh, the Pandas.
Yeah, and I don't like Pandas dunks ruin black and white shoes for me. But I like them. I like them better. Yeah. The pictures didn't do them justice. Saw them in person. I'm like, these are fire. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till they go. They was on sale. And then it's this coffee brown and dark green Gore-Tex Jordan 1 high. I think they fire. I heard they get that material's made for like inclement weathers and all that type
Gore-Tex
of shit.
is their winter shoes.
So I'm finna fuck with them. Yeah, you can take it out. I ain't doing that.
Is that home?
Yep.
Make sure I move your little
the gavel.
Yeah, to get right, man. Come on,
y'all
get
do it. That ain't my gavel. Shit.
That's Past Master's probably.
No, that's this building's for another show. I ain't eligible to have a gavel yet. He's got one. I'll get one day.
But no, man, like.
But look, so
the Air Max is nice.
No, I appreciate it, bro. So speaking of my sneaker of the week, man, and showing y'all my shoe of the week, which it was they're the violet Air Max 1s. My shoe of the week is the Nike Air Max 1 OG, the 86 OG Air Max Day Royals that dropped today.
They did the shock drop.
Shock drop with so the Royals actually dropped. The real pair dropped a couple days ago, but Air Max Day they do a special pair. The tongue don't say Air Max or Nike or none of it. It says motherfucking the date 3.26. They did a red pair last year. They did this pair this year. I honestly thought I went for them. I didn't need to be spending that money. Yeah, I thought I went for them. Put the phone in my pocket. Had to go pick up a class, go upstairs. But I didn't submit it.
Yeah, that's tough.
I show tag Nike, but I ain't made it yet to Nike. Just want to send me. And shout out to the folks on Twitter. I get to see a lot of people just get random shoes sent to them from Nike just because Nike pay attention to the sneaker culture on Twitter. Yeah. And motherfuckers, they see what people be doing. Niggas tag them like, hey, bro, Nike send them some shoes. They happen. Lord, I see what you're doing for others. I pray it happen for me one day.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. I think Nico need to just start doing like you need to start doing like unboxing videos. I think I'm going to, bro. Your personality like would really feed off on that.
I always say I'm gonna do it. I'll do like little videos where I'll show the shoe, but I'm saying I'm gonna start doing unboxing.
Or maybe like double unboxing with your old lady too.
Yeah, I've been trying to get her to do shit. She don't never want to do nothing. I told her we could have been fucking famous, man. I was just on Sexy Red story, nigga.
For real?
Yeah, like a snippet of me. I got the picture. I went to shout out to Morgan Casey and Date Ideal Things SCL.
Yeah, shout out to
Morgan. We went to the
salute to Morgan.
They had a midnight R&B brunch, and shout out to Square DJ Homicide. He did the music, the R&B from 9 to 12.
Yeah, Homicide nice too.
It's this dude, I can't remember his name. Little young dude came in after him to do the 12 to 1. Yeah. Homicide did the R&B, and I've known Homicide since college days because he used to come to my school and DJ. Mm-hmm. But the young nigga that came at the end, he was like, bro, we ain't doing no more R&B. We finna turn this hoe up. And we was in that bitch live. And we was somebody recorded motherfuckers recording us to dancing to Get It Sexy. Not just us, but the room. But shit, for those who got to know the Get It Sexy video, shit, the dance she doing is the Crank That Yank dance from back in the day. And I'm very, as a past dancer,
Draco hot right there.
I don't, and that ain't even his dance. I don't know who, I can't remember. It was 4 niggas in there that made that shit.
I know what you're talking about, Crank That Yank.
Yeah, but I used to dance back in the day. Like, I was a dance group. The rest, how I skate now is how I was back in the day with just my feet. I can still do it. I'm just too big. But I'm finna drop these weight. I'm finna get out here on y'all niggas because I'm cold, low key.
Hey man, don't do this.
And I still got it, bro. They don't want to see me, bro. I'm low key cold with that shit, bro. I'm cold, low key. All jokes aside, but we was in that motherfucker. She doing the Crank That Yank to it, so we was just in there drunk as hell doing that bitch. So I was like, I wish somebody would have fully recorded that because we'd have definitely been on her story. Yeah. I fucks with Big Sexy. Shout out to Sexy Red. If you ever feel you want to get back to the people, and you in the Lou on a Tuesday, I would love to interview you. Come kick it.
She gonna have this joint turned up.
No, we gonna have Sexy Red turned up.
She was wearing one of my.
I'm a lit nigga, bro. We gonna be drunk in this bitch.
I ain't gonna lie.
Every 5 minutes, get it, Sexy.
Nico is lit, bro.
Bro, we gonna turn the fuck up, bro. I was that. I ain't gonna tell them, hey,
Nico might be the guest of his show,
bro. I would do it, bro. I can tell them Al Bundy college stories, nigga. I used to get them shits rocking. But look, so I can stay on task. It's the Duce that this nigga done broke. But
shout out to the Duce,
the sneaker of the week, man. Like I said, it's the shoe that's a shock drop today. The Nike Air Max 1 86 OG Air Max Day Royal. They named it that particular title. It's supposed to be it was the model of the Air Max with the big bubble before they got it right on the Air Max 1 that dropped in 87. And you know, my little tidbit to it is the Nike Air Max 1 86 OG Air Max Day Royal is a reimagined classic that pays homage to the original Air Max sneaker released in 1987. This release is a part of Nike's annual Air Max Day celebration, which honors the iconic Air Max lineage. The Nike Air Max 186 OG Air Max Day Royal features a sail, royal blue, and Volt colorway, a nod to the original design's bold and vibrant aesthetics. The shoe's upper is crafted from premium materials with white mesh overlays and the sail color sail overlays and finished off with blue royal accents. The Volt colored midsole encases the Air Max 1 signature big bubble air unit.
Man, may I say one thing, man? Salute to Tinker Hatfield. Oh, yeah. This guy has to be the greatest shoe creator of all time. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Like, because he created the Air Max.
Yeah, bro, they got heat, bro.
Tinker is that dude, man. Like, his mind is...
Hey, bro, creatives. When you're a true creator, bro, your mind knows...
His mind is different. And then he did it from 86 on to what? When was the last Jordan made? Like, you know, that we cared about.
98?
Yeah.
Was the 14?
Yeah. Well, I give the 15s. The 15s wasn't bad. Yeah.
No, but I go up to the 20s.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I like the 20s.
He retired when Jordan retired. Which time? Shit.
Nigga retired 3 goddamn times.
Was it after the last shot?
Probably, yeah.
I think it was,
That's why I said 98. So that was the 14.
Still, though, consistently like that at a rapid
You gotta hit him with
like
the meme. That nigga don't miss.
No, he don't.
This nigga, that's my favorite fucking meme that play audio. This nigga don't miss.
Yeah, you need to have that shit playing when you.
Bro, I'm finna make it a drop on this motherfucker,
No,
bro.
my favorite one is you was a freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass, you freaky frog, freaky ass nigga.
We talk about that though, ain't we? Like the segue to use a freaky
Look,
ass.
before we get into that segue, man, we're gonna go to a quick musical break, man, and I gotta talk about this freaky frog, P. Papa Diddy Puff Love, brother. That nigga out here wildin', man. As always, it's episode 30 of season 2, Ethnic Issue More, Black Fathers Matter. We gonna tell y'all why we matter a little later. We just kicking it, man, grooving. How black men need to do with each other, man. We ain't always gotta have issues. We ain't always gotta have violence. And man, you gotta listen to my dog, Terrell Villers, one of the dopest rappers I think in the loop that don't get the recognition he probably deserves because he don't put himself out in the forefront. But lyrically, the nigga is cold. He got a song that I did a mic performance to called "Don't Keep the Bass Down." We about to play that right now. Like I said, it's your boy NicoThaGreat. We got Yeek Man in the motherfucking building. We got Poncho in the motherfucking building.
Howdy.
Best-selling author Poncho.
I do
Children's
some
book
things.
author Poncho in the motherfucking building.
Award-nominated graphic design artist Poncho.
Hey man, shout out Poncho, man. He talking his stuff
You
right
gotta
now.
talk your talk, nigga. Because I don't do it.
I ain't gotta do a lot of
Look, like
talking.
I said in
Poncho,
last
man.
episode, bro, my favorite quote I just recently seen. I ain't gonna say favorite, but one from Dame Dash. And I'm gonna paraphrase him, but essentially he said, when motherfuckers say be humble, I tell people don't tell me to be humble. I work hard for what I do, and ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm great better than I'm gonna tell me that I'm great.
Can I interject in there? Do people know the definition of what humble is? To have a low or modest estimate of one's own self-importance. That's what humble means. So that means that you sit up here telling yourself that you ain't shit. Or I feel low about me. Fuck you. Because people, like, the only time the motherfuckers ever say,
I said this.
The only time motherfuckers ever say,
what I said,
be humble is when they feel inferior to your greatness.
Look, when I say I literally just said this last episode, the only time you ever hear be humble is when a motherfucker's trying to dim your light because they don't got shit going. Oh, you better be humble or all that shit could be taken. Yeah. Nigga, if I'm not humble, if I am humble, that shit can still be taken.
It's gonna be taken.
So, if it was gonna be taken, nigga, it was gonna be taken.
Right. Yeah.
Don't tell me be humble because you ain't got shit going.
Man.
Maybe see what I'm doing and step it up, my nigga.
Don't let my confidence offend your insecurities, my nigga.
But if it did, nigga, that's all.
That's
my mama's favorite thing. That sounds like a PP to me.
Man, that
sounds
like
a
personal
motherfucking problem. I would say, Mom, I need something. Sounds like a PP to me.
Funny enough, fuck humble t-shirts coming soon on ponchorecord.com. Real
fuck
talk.
Hey, that's tough. I like
Real
that.
talk.
And I'm gonna have to give you one of
Fuck
those too.
Real talk.
Fuck it, man. We outside, man. Terrell Villas, Don't Keep the Bass Down. Ethnic Issue More. Episode 30, Season 2. You know the radio show, the podcast. Award-winning podcast, because I have won an award for Best Podcast of the Year. I have been sponsored by Cash App. I have been sponsored by the Law Offices of Attorney Roger Gwynn.
When you nominated recently, too?
I be nominated all the time, bro. I just don't never post on
No, fuck that. Award nominated.
Oh, I'm award nominated and award winning.
Come on now.
Bro, somebody actually sent me something about they wanted me to vote on them, but then it was like podcast or something like that.
Yeah, I'll be on podcast with Videographer of the Year, bro. Like
I
don't never. For the first award I did promote it, and when I won, it was the Yours Awards for here in 2020. Mm-hmm. When Tweezy sent me the message about it, he's like, "Hey, bro, I ain't even gonna flex. You were so far ahead of everybody else in voting. There was no point for me to keep doing the voting for your category." Cause you was fucking jamming, bro. He's like, nigga. He's like, even with my shows being on there, he's like, I was nowhere near how many people fucked with you.
Cause you that dude.
I mean, it's just relatable when you come here, bro. It's just relatable when you come here, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm just a regular nigga having fun, man. I like to talk. And it's crazy. I'm the most socially antisocial person you'll ever meet.
Me too, man. Me too.
But I don't like to talk. But when you get me to talking, I'm talking now, cause I got that in my system, man. I'm finna re-up. We finna get it in a minute before we talk about Freaky Frog, man. Like I said, Terrell Villas, let's go.
New age 70s, I feel like Ron Isley. Clocked out dancing, using time wisely. Can I vibe with you? I don't wanna jive with you. And the side eye means that I don't wanna side bitch you. Hold back of gas and the skunk can smell it. I'm funkadelic, no psych on the psychedelics. To move easy and groove easy. It's too easy for me to gas you up. Hard enough for me to pass you up. With hand signs on land older than landlines and landmines from Vietnam via Viva La Mexico when you see it down. Face down to the waist down. We on safe grounds. Hear a loud pop, those are safe sounds. To the DJs, can you never keep the bass down? Rarely out the house, so I gotta find purpose. Father times curses, dollar sign searching. Same old chivalry, spread love, pump gas, open door chemistry. I got a Dutch, but she adorning a good time. Getting hot dressed like she been born in a good time. 70s theme without an amateur's playlist. As I'm reminded of Angela Davis, I still see the new school. Homeboy whispered, I still see you too smooth. Gave a spark to net to a conversation. Complications out the way, so wish luck. DJ saying we can switch up, wigs off, but I wasn't surprised. Really couldn't get confused if we come in disguise. Probably coming obliged to fill time, not kill time. I'd rather heal time. Looking in electric eyes, electric slide. Then next up, soul train line. Can your soul train minds and my soul train yours? What your soul came for? Too deep. Well, we can start with the surface level, cause we never need to think as one. Can we dance? Can we sink as one? And it ain't all about bars, it ain't all about lyrics. This ain't all about church, but it's all about spirit.
Fuck them neighbors yelling, please don't keep the bass down. Give a fuck about them neighbors yelling, please don't keep the bass down. Give a fuck about them neighbors yelling, please don't keep the bass down. Give a fuck about them neighbors yelling, please don't keep the bass down.
Half the block old school, the other half new school, the other half cassette tapes, the other half Bluetooth. This is where we meet in the middle, cause we heard you got a noise complaint. This is how we stop both from giving joy restraints. The girls done twerk in the room full of lust as the world's uncertain and likely cluttered. No wife and this and that, but the Isley brothers have set the mood. Back spitting games, then I seen a text to do. I gotta tell her that shit lie when it benefit you. I know you tell the truth in a peacetime, but I'd rather be the side nigga getting peace signs. Soon as I'm zipped up, way to keep me young as we spoon for a nip tuck. See the guilt is free, you never buy the cow when you get the milk for free. Ain't paying you or laying you, she playing you, I'm saying to the new alpha. Only one life to live, two step, then I'm out here.
Turn it on up, man. We back, episode 30, season 2, Ethnic and Shamor, Black Fathers Matter. I'm your boy NicoThaGreat, man. I got Yeek, man, Poncho, Rucker in the motherfucking building. We are turned up. Yeah. We kicking it, man. We enjoying ourselves. We having a good, great, and a grand time. And we're going to do these quick random topics before I get into some deeper stuff about being a father, man, what it means to be a black father, how our upbringers helped us become black fathers, and more. Freaky Frog, P. Papa Diddy Pump, take that. You walk to get me cheesesteak, and this is Cambodian breast milk. Diddy house gets raided by federal agents, and then you hear about this nigga plane shaking at the same. Bruh, but I heard it got grounded in like Panama. It was Panama, Bahamas, Antigua. That's what it was. We are. Listen, but I heard he wasn't on it.
No, he wasn't.
So I'm like, who was that?
No.
What y'all said the diversion plane.
No.
He said the Mirage on it.
Yeah, that boy did, bro.
I don't think y'all understand
bro.
what he was doing. You know he has properties in every one of those places, right?
Yeah.
He was picking up evidence and shit and paperwork and all the shit that could get picked up, because I'm pretty sure he has enough money to get tipped off to say the people is coming. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went to all of the places where his properties was, picked up all that shit, and took that shit to where it can't get extradited.
That's what I was going to say, because I'm like,
come on, man.
First of all, your shit should have been in non-extraditable country. First of all, nigga, you a freaky fraud.
No, you shouldn't be doing that shit.
You need to get caught. Look, that's why if you're a criminal of non-freakiness,
freaky ass,
you need to keep your shit somewhere else. Like,
hey, look, if anybody been on Twitter, man, you would know, like, P. Diddy been, like, the source of, like, your morning and your night.
Oh, yeah, like, bro. That's all they talk, bro. They be flying.
Justin Bieber and Meek Mill, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Yeah, bro. I heard bro. Listen,
I seen some audio, bro. Shout out to Super Kick.
But look, so the audio, bro, I heard it could be fake, which I could believe.
No, that shit fake as fuck.
I believe it is. I ain't heard it, but I could believe it because we have the ability to just buy AI programs and we can talk our regular voice, and it comes out like that, bro. Like, that's how they, bro, like, that shit is crazy, bro, that a nigga can get key components from me off of the internet. It can detect the video of me playing right now. Yeah. It can run this podcast, bro, all of our voices. If it can get it clear enough, they can put it into a system and talk, and they gonna sound just like us.
Take a sample of shit.
Bro. That's crazy, bro. But man, look, if he did what they say he did, which you feel like it, because niggas ain't raiding both of your cribs at the same time if they ain't got something to do it. Diddy, you go to jail, man.
No Diddy, man. No Diddy.
No Diddy. That's the new thing. It's a nigga got a trademark on that today.
Yeah, he was smart.
Nigga got a trademark on that. Like, you can say no Diddy, but if you put it on a shirt and try to sell it, he coming for it if it go big. That's why I just make my own shirts for myself. So, nigga, you ain't gonna find me. I ain't gonna make no Diddy shirt because I'm just say pause. Like,
a whole lot of ethic ish over here, bro.
Yeah, that's some ethic. No, that ain't no ethic ish. That's some other shit.
Nah, we ain't talking about the no Diddy shit.
That's the shit I said before I switched the words to ethnic ish. He did some ghetto shit. I don't know what the fuck you on, bro. Like, you tripping, bro. Freaky frog ass nigga. As we moving on, Kendrick decided to come out of his lair and drop some bars on motherfucking Future and Metro's Boomin's, I guess it's Future album that Metro Boomin produced. I thought it was a collab album. I keep hearing this Future album. And he got on a song called Like That, which shout out to motherfucking Metro Boomin for sampling Mob Out.
That was
that's
hard,
fucking
bro.
crazy.
That beat is insane.
He didn't sample Mob Out. He sampled I'm a Hoe. This is Houdini. Oh, no, Everlasting Bass. I'm sorry. It was Can't get enough of Everlasting Bass.
That must be a part of Mob Out.
No, it's not. That song hella old. Where y'all at? Where y'all hip hop at?
I've heard that, but I definitely heard they sample Mob Out.
Okay, now we're going to have to
look.
Pull it up on YouTube, sir. Everlasting Bass.
I ain't worried about that part.
Yeah.
Metro.
That song is old as hell.
Hey, why they doing that though? I'm just not gonna lie to y'all. I might get, depending on like the viewers from all aspects right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That Future album.
Rodney O and Joe Cooley, Everlasting Bass. Look at this old ass picture.
So I mean to say that was the sample?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, don't worry about it. It's the sample.
Yeah, that Future
I used to love that song when they played it.
But you right, bro. I mean, I'm definitely not saying you was wrong, but I'm on a Reddit feed, and everybody was like, "Did you hear it sound similar to the Mob?"
That's tough. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did that shit fire though.
But
somebody put it here. If you talk about the horns immediately at the beginning, I believe it samples "Everlasting Bass" by Rodney O and Joe Cooley.
And to me, honestly, DJ Paul did it way better.
Man, I need to find the fucking
DJ Paul did it way better.
Man.
Who the crook is in this motherfucking crook is on right? Who the crook?
I like the beat though.
Yeah, the beat go. I'm just saying.
How y'all feel about Kendrick verse?
It was alright.
I think it was dope. I mean, it was Kendrick. I don't expect no more. I don't expect no less.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was real Kendrick. But a lot of people was like trying to like make it more than what it is. I think Kendrick was just kind of like singling himself out from like them trying to like categorize.
Stop putting me in this group of niggas.
Yeah, stop trying to say
we are individual men. If they want to rock together, cool.
Kendrick been calling out people for.
But he do it all the time,
bro.
Yeah. And man, he just do it. And the funny part is, you rarely. I don't know nobody got a Kendrick Lamar diss.
Yeah.
But they've been sneak dissing each other for a while. I'm tired of them niggas sneak dissing. Put a bullet on that motherfucking name.
I mean, Kendrick got the closest I've seen with the whole first person shooter. Yeah. J. Cole come straight with that.
I mean, J. Cole.
J. Cole been tossing some little.
The big steppers or something.
Honestly,
he said something about that.
Yeah. Honestly, Drake is the only one who's battle tested and proved out of all three of them. Yeah. He's battled the most out of all of them. He's battled Common. The only person he's lost to is Joe Budden lyrically. But image-wise, Yeah, okay.
Say,
yeah.
Pusha T
I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Pusha made him come out with his son, bro. That's crazy.
But lyrically though, if we want to talk about it for real, lyrically, it's a toss up. If you talk about just bars, right? Because You Are Hiding a Child is funny, but it ain't lyrical. You get what I'm saying?
It's how he put it together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The story of Adidas was nice.
Pusha won off the strength of he made a visual out of his shit.
And nobody came and put a chink in his armor like that before Pusha. So
nigga, when a nigga can say something to you about something, you know, niggas can say some shit like battle rap. Niggas say some shit is never true. Like I heard the whole Averb Mama and Dyke thing. It's not true. It's just something that was a rumor that went through battle rap that niggas just stuck with, and it was more one of them the lies more entertaining type things. But him coming out with that to make Drake do an interview and have to talk about his. You didn't want to tell people you got this. You had to tell niggas your freaky ass got a porn star pregnant.
Bruh, a porn star
like niggas fuck her for a living, and you was the one that got her off a birth control. She might stop taking the birth control when she was fucking with you too.
Sometimes you just might want to fuck raw.
No, I get it. I know you tested.
Nah, bro, that's Drake.
Listen,
Drake at one point was at Mount Rushmore. He probably still is Mount Rushmore, low key.
But bro, like,
so you telling me that even Drake don't want to fuck raw?
I'm just saying, you know the stipulations that Drake that Drake go through when he going to go do some shit.
I mean, he got NDAs.
I get fucking wrong.
Fucking
I'm
wrong.
not finna nut up in the porn star.
I mean, but he probably didn't. Pre-cum is a motherfucker.
Man, listen, I done had a lot.
I didn't have my baby off of pre-cum. Like,
I did.
Shit, I did.
The baby that I got, I knew that nigga was coming.
Oh yeah.
And I know the night it happened. And I know that was legit the night it happened.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
I've done some raw dogging in my life.
I'm just saying, Drake, bro. Like, I feel like, bro,
he skeeted in that.
Bro. I feel like you, Drake, bro. You count your punches, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, bro, you know what's
that
coming.
was a come up for her.
Yeah, that was.
Oh no, but a lot of them come with come ups like that though. Like, look at who is that man? They got all the motherfucking kids, bro. And he a rapper.
Which
fucking Fetty Wap. Got like 75 kids,
shit,
bro.
Young boy just had like his 10th or 11th.
Oh yeah, I be forgetting.
He just needed to do what he needed to do. He dropped that single and got out.
But
he's in prison. I forgot.
For 5 years for selling, getting caught,
yeah.
RICO charge, big jump.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot that. I be forgetting about Young Boy, man.
Because he stayed ducked off.
He's not in my radar. He's not.
He got a couple songs I fuck
bro,
with.
Young Boy, listen, bro. Y'all, a lot of the young people probably that's watching this probably gonna criticize me, bro. Young Boy is what the industry has permanently planted in
I believe so too.
I can believe that.
They planted that man.
That type of music make them little niggas aggressive as fuck, bro.
Bro, he went platinum and did and you can't say nothing to him. You can't touch him. You can't even say his shoes is dirty because he gonna clap.
You know what the crazy part is?
That's crazy.
The nigga number like he surpassed like Eminem. He's the number one like YouTube person.
That's YouTube, but them numbers don't be inflating the sales, bro.
But for kids like that,
them
album
numbers
sales
mean
ain't shit they talk about. But album sales, this nigga got nothing but gold and up.
Yeah.
So his sales gonna happen because if I can get you to shit and put my video in the billions, these little niggas is going to stream the fuck out my music.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to see what these same super streamers would do if it wasn't Spotify and all of these other places. Would these people still go out and buy this product from them?
Kids, yeah. His music is geared to kids. I don't know about streamers, but I'm talking about NBA YoungBoy. Just think about how we like music. I was walking to Walmart.
Suburbia, I
was walking to Walmart to spend my lunch money for the week to buy an album every Friday.
Oh no,
I love music like that.
I'm with you, but the thing is you got to take the effort. If it wasn't so easy and accessible to get music, would you go out there and go get? Because I like when the Bone album came out. Oh, I was there and I couldn't get it there. I had to sneak and go get the bootleg. You had to put effort in that shit. You get what I'm saying?
If that was the way you had to do it, then it would be done that way.
I get it. I get you. That's the medium and the platform. But I'm saying, would these kids now, if that was the only thing that
because if that was our only means to music, once we got it like that, we stopped doing that shit like that. We was going here and there for our favorite artists. Yeah. But I'm like, if my only means in 2024 was me to, I walked 3 blocks downtown Chicago to buy the car to 3. Yeah. That was my only means to get to it.
I'm sorry.
Or bootleg niggas. That was my only way to get to that type of music.
The CD man and shit like that.
Yeah, but I lived by a Target down. I was going to school down there, so it was we left school like nigga. I listened to the car like that was part of my college career. I did everything, cook, fuck, whatever you could think of. I did to the Carter 3, bro. And so if they only means of music was having to buy physical copies the same way we had to grow up, they would be indoctrined in doing that type of shit.
If that was the case, then as far as like that, because I know streaming is one thing, but you can actually, like on Apple Music, you could buy the album. They don't buy and support their artists. So I'm saying this coming as an artist myself.
They don't buy that shit.
Buy the fucking albums that your artist, you love.
Artists I like truly fuck with.
Yeah,
I support like that.
Yeah,
I fucks with, but I also don't do it all the time because I feel like if I'm paying clearly the streams is what you need to get the album sales. Me buying the album, I don't know what your percentage of that. So me buying it could put in more in their pocket than it is yours because all of them ain't independently uploading their album.
You make more money from buying the album. I'm saying period.
You gonna get a higher percentage of it because of course. But
what they did was made bootlegging legal. That's exactly what they did.
And them niggas just get a percentage to it.
They get fractions of a cent. It's sad.
But the crazy part is even with album sales back in the day, a lot of them niggas weren't getting the money from the album.
Yeah, they was getting like 7 cents an album.
And most of that shit was going back to the record company. It's your merch.
Yeah.
Now if you really fuck with an artist, you supporting their merch, you supporting their concerts, that type of shit, which these niggas is doing.
Yeah, between like cross collateralization and it's a lot of different. Like basically, if we own the label and you the top person, right? Your album is going to pay for our shit too. So you ain't gonna see as much money. So that's how they got over on motherfuckers. But at the same time, though, you still got more money from the physical sales than anything else. A lot of this shit, like we gonna see when the dust settle, because a lot of this industry shit is changing. A lot of this streaming shit is finna get it's a whole different.
It's hard to
different.
It's hard to listen to the guys that's in the industry now.
I disagree. You got some motherfuckers that be talking that shit.
It's just fine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like my favorite artist, me being 28, most people think like I'm a name like somebody that's hot right now. Like my favorite artist is Nas, but like I enjoy the storytelling. Like
the King's Disease series is fucking fire.
Bro, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Me being 28, if I say that to another 28-year-old, he gonna look at me like I'm stupid. Like, bro, like who is like what is King Disease? I just
watch niggas get mad. Talk about Jay-Z was ass. That was little niggas though. Yeah, they was like, fuck that nigga. That nigga ass. He be talking that old nigga music. And I'm like, that's because it's the same shit I said about a hip hop, a hippie. Bro, that shit was fucking stupid.
Listen to
but if you think about it, them niggas critique rappers today. That shit was ass.
But keep in mind, we the uncles and we're the big, we the OGs.
And I get that. But I tap it.
Jay-Z is trash, bro. It pisses me off. Like I'm gonna be honest with you because like the music he was making back then was so relatable, almost to now. It's just that the young people are just so deflected
he's talking about
bro.
Getting money as a black man, getting bread, bro. Like he talked the same shit they liked. But it ain't put in there. I'm killing motherfuckers. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. He's putting that shit in the storytelling. Half of these niggas can't read. So how you gonna listen to a story if you couldn't even read a story?
Right. The average American has a 7th grade education.
They want the depiction of. Well, I'll be telling these kids, bro, like especially kids that talk a lot in school. I'm like, bro, you not cut like that. Yeah. I'm like, bro, you like to feel like you tough. I'm like, you don't have to portray that you tough. Because a lot of the tough niggas I know from back in the day wish they didn't portray that way when we was younger. Because now they ain't doing shit with they fucking lives.
Dig. The tough guys that I know and knew, God bless the dead, they were the nicest people ever. I'm talking about like
so tough with motherfuckers they supposed to be tough with.
Yeah,
like that
you
knew.
Get what y'all saying. Y'all not supposed to put a facade on. Like
dig. If you know you got it, why you gotta even try to flaunt it? Yeah. Just like what you were saying, sometimes you gotta talk your shit, Pancho. I ain't gotta do all of that because I know what it is.
And that's how I feel too, though.
Yeah, right.
But it's like how I explain it to kids is like you can look at some kids. I'll be knowing what kids that I'm like, I know you'll get out if you got those hands. And I know the kids that portray the toughest. I'm like, bro, I know you bitch made. I know you are. Just flat out. And then and do that. And that's another point we're gonna get into, bro. Because I go to a school that had, like, when I first started, we had a black male principal. It was at least 5-6 of us in the building. From a first grade teacher who was also a motherfucking the STEM teacher, and now he a teacher over for the military in Japan. Shout out Square. His name Pablo Ramos.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, but then we got my dog Mr. Harris at the school. He helping SPED. He's also the coach of all the sports at the school. I got pretty much 89% black staff.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But black males dominate. I'm not dominate. Our statistic within the education system is like 1.2%.
Is it? I thought it would be like 0 point something.
It used to be like 2 and it dropped. It's at like 1.2%, bro. Like when I got in.
I thought it was lower than that.
Yeah, and I did too, bro.
Shit.
But we are needed because a lot of these schools that's in these type of communities, like I'm right here on the south side. My school is 5 minutes from here. And I see the fatherless behavior. And a lot of we have staff members get mad at one of our, Mr. Harris, because he go on rants about it a lot. I kind of sit there, but it's like, I get what the fuck he be saying. Because it's like, bro, I know the difference between a kid that was raised with their daddy in their life and a kid that was raised solely. And it's not saying that women can't do a great job. I don't want nobody to think no shit like that whatsoever. Because every woman that's successfully raised their kid ain't dead, their kid ain't in jail, and the father was never around. You did a motherfucking
Is that successful?
Job.
Just because they ain't dead and in jail? I'm just posing a question right now.
I mean, I think every parent who kid ain't dead or in jail is a success. Get them to 18 after them, it's the whatever if they can continue that success in life. Because some people don't push. I don't see kids who can't. Because
you could be a piece of shit though, like just be alive.
But if you're a piece of shit as an adult, that's you. That's you. Because if I taught you the correct way to live your life, you wasn't out here being no fucked up youth as a child. I did what I was supposed to do for you as a kid, and you become a shitty adult.
Let me say
that's when choices kick in.
The thing is that comes with that, right? Because I understand what you're saying, but like. If, it says train a child in the way it should go and never depart from it. So that means that whenever you're back against the wall, you go to your core values, your morals, and whatever those ethics are, right? Right. More than likely, you was a piece of shit coming up anyway. You get what I'm saying?
But it ain't always like that.
It's not
how
always.
How many niggas we know grew up in a great family house, they get older and just start gangbanging, doing fucked up shit and ruin their life?
But keep in mind, there was a longing of something that they were lacking from elsewhere to even make them do that, because that's a lack.
But that
most of my partners that gangbang, usually it was a family thing. It wasn't about it was cool for this and cool.
And I get that, but I understand that situation. But I know niggas. I watched the shit in college. I watched the shit in high school.
I'm with you.
That was literally. I've been to your house. I spent the night with your family. Your family got bread. You will fail all your classes.
Your name is Bartholomew, my nigga.
Like,
chill out.
I don't watch kids fail all their classes, get everything. I get to see motherfuckers going off on me.
Yeah, I got you.
And then the kids that don't get the discipline. I'm not saying you gotta beat your kid. Every kid don't need it. That shit don't work for everybody.
No.
That shit don't work for everybody. And some people don't know how to do it in moderation.
Right.
Like my son has had whoopings, but the last time I whooped that nigga was years ago, because he was one of them kids. Like, okay, I got the discernment to realize I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not about that shit. So let me do what it was like the lesson you're supposed to get. Like the kids that constantly get whoopings, we ain't fucking learn our lesson.
Nah.
So at this point, stop whooping me. Take away, because now I'm at the electronic phase. I'm not putting the energy into tearing your ass up.
Yeah.
Give me all that shit. The shit that drive you crazy, you missing.
Like you got to build up like a whole lot of ass points for me to get a whooping. Like
bro. And like I said, telling my son's story. The last time he got a whooping, and it had. So, I'm big on keeping. I always tell him. I tell my girl kids, which I call my bonus blessings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The most you can do is keep it a buck with me and your mama. I understand. As a kid that lied, you was Jesus himself was gonna have to come get me, because I ain't want to deal with the ass whooping. My daddy ass whooping was lethal, so I'm trying to get about these jails. I always tell people the movie Pootie Tang at the beginning was a depiction of my father. That nigga was cold with a belt. Like. Tear my ass up, give me a little lesson at the end. I'm like, God damn, bro. And he was a 6'3", 2 something. I'm 5'8". Like, nigga was thraxing my ass in that bitch, bro. But my son got a whooping, not for what he did, because he lied to me. And so I get out the shower. I see my dog sitting outside his room. This is where we stayed, just me, him, dog, and Cahokia. That's normal. She usually sits out there because she wants to go lay down in the room with him.
Yeah.
They dogs. So I open the door. Now mind you, it's 12 o'clock. It's a school night. It's COVID days. He's supposed to have been asleep. He went to bed at 9 o'clock. He goes to bed every night at 9 o'clock. Yeah. Every night at 9, he was coming to give me a hug. Love you, Daddy. I'm finna go to sleep. Which is nothing abnormal.
Yeah.
He know the time. I didn't have to debate, fight with him. He would go to bed when he's supposed to.
That's what's up.
Yeah, no. I opened the motherfucking door to let the dog out. I took my contacts out. My glasses not on, so everything's blurry.
Yeah.
But what I do see is his computer light on. Now, I moved the computer, so he was doing the virtual. I didn't want to be walking across the computer the way how I sat before, and they would always see me. So I moved it so the light is against the wall.
So you can see the light of
so
the light.
The light will reflect the wall. So that's why I couldn't see it on the floor under the door. Open the door. This nigga just a deer in headlights. I'm like, son, you up? Say less. I go put my clothes on, go get my glasses. Come on, this nigga got me fucked up. I know you went to bed 3 hours ago. So nigga, you been coming to. All right.
You been checking and seeing.
I'm thinking, baby, this is a day thing, bro. This is the first time he's trying it.
Yeah.
So I go in the room, now this nigga's in the bed. Well, I tell him, I say, hey, nigga, get up. You got me fucked up. You not asleep, bro. I'm like, so you ain't here on the computer? Oh, it's your first time doing this? He's like, yeah.
You check that history.
I said, well, dumbass, what you did know is computers have a history, and your smart ass, as intelligent as you are in school as a straight A student, you didn't realize how to delete that motherfucker. So I was like, what you didn't know is computers, when they got big, it was in the time when I was your age. I was putting all the computers in. Bro, I've been doing tech shit since I was like 10. I was putting the computer, my mama would buy a computer, set it on the ground, and say, figure out how to put this together.
Yep.
And I would have to put the whole computer together and make that shit work, internet, all that shit.
Yep.
And teach them how to use it. So, nigga, I've been doing that. Nigga, you think I wasn't looking at wild shit as a kid and deleting the history, nigga?
Come on, man. We had the squigglies back in the day. Come on, man.
I was putting viruses on computers, nigga.
Shout out to LimeWire.
Shout out to LimeWire and all the freaky porn sites. I
all
was
the
putting
shit.
big viruses
Yeah,
on
boy.
my mama's computer, bro. Why would I have to turn the computer on in the daytime and get through the virus and just leave it on so if somebody else got to use it, they ain't got to worry about seeing the virus pop up.
That's crazy.
I was outside.
You was
I was
wild.
outside.
You was
bro.
inside, outside.
I ain't doing this, nigga. I'm true to this. And yeah, I was a wild little nigga, bro. I was a mannish little nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But so I get on the computer, bro.
He looking up some wild ass shit.
So
is it the school computer?
No, this is
because that's what my bonus son was doing on the school computer.
I've been popping kids like, boy, second week of school, this little boy in third grade got popped because his teacher looked at he done saved the background of his Chrome. You know how you get you can pull it up and you gotta get your tabs. His background is this white lady riding this white man getting fucked.
Oh no!
His dumb ass ain't realized how to get the shit back off. So he
searching wow.
I was like, I'm walking. Then the nigga couldn't spell. Like I'm looking up the search, bro. He's spelling freaky shit wrong as hell. I was like, what you little dumbass, man? What you doing, bro? But so back to my son, man. We in the motherfucking. I go through the history. My son loves anime. Been big into anime for years. Like he love it. I'm trying to push him into looking up black anime things so he can realize this is something you can do.
So he looking up hentai shit.
So looking up a website, he comes across hentai.
Hey man.
And mind you, I click on the website, bro.
I've been here.
Listen, bro. It's a whole lot of links on the left side, bro. You can scroll for like a minute. This nigga done went through and clicked every last one of link on that bitch. Cause now I look like cause I saw you got me fucked up. I said, nah. I ain't start crying, so I said, I'm finna call your mama. All right, that's what he. I'm like, oh, now you say your mama want to know you a freaky fraud. But see, so I go when I clicked on one of them. Now, the only thing I hold to him is he was just clicking because it was like it was gay hentai shit. It was awesome. So when I clicked on to show her, it just so happened to be two dudes. She's like, the fuck? I'm like, hey.
She freaked all the way.
But she freaked out. I'm like, hey, chill out. I said, first of all, you're not gonna do that to him because you got gay homeboys that used to have him around when he was a little kid.
If that's
so I said, don't do that to him for one. Do I want my son to be like that? No, but that's my son. So don't do that to him. And she's like, you're right. I was like, I was just caught off guard. I'm like, beat the fuck too, nigga. Right. And then, because I'll text her from like, hey, no disrespect to you and your dude. I'm like, are you awake? And if so, motherfucking call me. She was like, the fuck, what happened? I said, don't ask, call. She called, so now he boo-hooing because he hear her voice. I said, let me tell you what your little freaky ass son been in here doing. Oh, bro, I'm talking about, bro. And now, mind you, first day he lied that the first night, then he told me it was the only time he did it. But I was going through the history.
How many months of history was it?
It wasn't months, bro, but he had been doing this shit for like 2 weeks. Now, he wasn't always on that. That's how I know he was looking up something and came across the wrong website, because that was the only time. I think it was one other time, maybe the day before, a different website. But going through the other ones, it was no freaky shit like that. Okay. But it was the fact. It wasn't the fact that you came across it. I get you a boy. You gonna curious.
Find some freaky shit.
My curious shit happened when I was watching pay-per-view Channel 0, and it went from the movie we was watching in that 12. Playboy came on.
Come on, man.
Changed my life. I've been a freaky frog ever since. But
mine was right after Saturday Night Live, Red Shoe Diaries.
Don't get me started on real sex.
Emmanuel.
I got a favorite real sex episode from back in the episode 27. Yeah. Shout out to them strippers ladies on there. I'll forever remember y'all in the one with the long tongue. But we digress.
Turned your whole life
bro,
around.
Changed my life. I had that saved. Look, that's when you had the VCR that you could put the blank in and record. I had that recorded in between my 106 and party joints. Yes, sir.
Hey,
free keys.
Shout out to having young parents in my end, because they was kind of irresponsible and all that shit. Yeah, no, I had, my mama had me at 16, my daddy was 18, so we grew up together. So they was on some bullshit.
My mama was 29, but they was 34, so like they knew.
Yeah.
But so it wasn't the fact of him finding them that pissed me off. It was the fact that you've been coming to hug me at 8:59.
Oh, he was strategically
so it was like,
with
if I tell this nigga I'm going to bed on my own, I can get on his computer. He's not thinking to come fuck with. He got the volume all the way down. So if he playing games, you can't hear it. The way the computer set up, the light bouncing off the wall, which is not. If it was the original way, I would have saw it.
Hey, he's smart though. That was smart.
But I moved the computer. Yeah. But I was like, and he's too smart for his own fun good. Like I said, and I tell him all the time, I said, for a straight A student, bro, you do some dumb shit. Like the common sense don't be there. The common sense stopped around 98. Cause it's like motherfuckers be slow, bro. It's like they need to teach a class on common sense. But bro, that's the last whooping, cause he did that. I tore his ass up a little bit that night.
Yeah.
And then the next day, he thought his mom had that happened on a Thursday. So now you're grounded. And I called Mama, he's fucking grounded at your house too.
Yeah.
I called his grandma. He better not touch a television or y'all gotta see me.
Yeah, word.
And as a father that's been there,
don't
nobody go against my word when it come to him.
We gotta talk about that.
We gonna get into that, bro. But they don't go because it's just like, hey, I was the only dude that was really around.
They have the perspective.
So it's just like, hey, that's that nigga daddy. I've been there since he was in the stomach.
You gotta earn it.
So it was just like, I've been through all that shit with them. It's like, all right, what you say, go. And she was like, all right, I got you. And so, maybe jack his ass up the next day. Because he thought he was just finna walk out when his mama came. Nope. Stand your ass right here. Bring your ass in the house. He knew it was serious then. I don't invite his mama in the house for nothing.
Yeah.
We don't need you come pick him up or I'll drop him off. Or I'll take him to his grandma. You don't need to come in the crib. Yeah, right there. Well, you don't need to come in the crib. Bro, man, he's sitting there get the stuttering in line. It's like, I was like, hey, bro.
Here you go again with this bullshit.
So that's at this point, I started loosening the belt up. I'm like, bro, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, because you caught now, bro. Like you've been doing this. And what really made me mad, because he's good at waking himself up. So for virtual, bro, he was getting up 7:30 every morning on his own, sitting in the seat for 7:45, ready for class. Yeah. I saw him one morning with the blanket wrapped around him. He half asleep.
Oh, he fucked up because he been up all night.
When I looked on the thing, bro, the nigga was up till 3:30 that morning. Went to bed and was back up at 7:30 for school.
At least
undetected, bro. Because he keep an alarm. I gave him a cell phone solely to You got your internet. People can call you if they got iPhone.
Yeah.
You can call me. That's the only people you need to talk to. And you can get your apps.
Right.
I want you to have it for your own alarm. I want you to teach yourself to get up.
Absolutely.
Don't rely on me all the time.
Yeah.
And that may him be. I would get up, he's fully dressed, toothbrush, sitting on the couch, uniform.
Self-reliant. I got you.
He could go back to sleep if he wants to.
Yeah.
But it was the lying part, and that was a lot of shit I got whooped for as a kid.
Yeah.
It's like my dad is just like one of them. He like, bro, if you tell the truth, you ain't gonna get no whoop. I'm like, nigga, I think you lying. It's like,
Word.
Because I done did it, and I still got the whooping.
Word.
And it's just like, you ain't know what to believe in them type of senses, man. And it's just like, I told him, like, bro, the worst thing you could be in this world is a thief and a liar, bro. And a rapist. I mean, that's without saying.
But that's other shit. But
but I'm just saying, a thief and a liar, bro. I was like, the only people in this world you should not lie to is me, your mama, your grandmamas, or your grandpa. Because if anybody got to get you out of jam, it is only going to be us. If you lie to me, and I can't get the truth about you.
Yeah. My mama used to tell me that shit on some. I'm
gonna tie my hands up after a while.
On some gangster shit. Like she, my mom was straight on some other thing. So she be like, I need you to tell me the truth so I can know how to help you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hell, I can help you hide a body if you ain't tell me you did the murder.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
I'm gonna do it.
No.
But it's just one of them. Like, bro, if I know you caught up with the, it's like when I got in trouble in college. My best thing would have been to call my mom and confess what I did. They could help me get a lawyer, all that shit. I try to take care of that shit myself. I end up on 5 years probation.
Yeah.
I ain't on that. I ain't got to deal with that shit no more,
Right,
record-wise and all
though.
that. But it was the hassle. And my mom ended up finding out 2 years later because she couldn't fathom why I was going to these jobs, getting 2-3 interviews, but I still don't get the job.
Yeah.
She did her own investigation and called me out the blue like, hey, you got something to tell me? I was like, at this point, it's like,
Yeah, I'll say I was listening to y'all. But I'll say this, man, like, this just kind of like my own experience. Like, me being 28, of course, I haven't been in the game long as y'all have come to kids, but like, I go based off my own experience. And what I know is like kids, like, it's a certain level of vulnerability you got to give to your kids in order for them to be able to be comfortable to even tell on themselves to you.
The dog.
But the
Keep
other
talking.
locked though. It's okay.
But one thing I noticed, like my son, like he got a relationship with my younger brother. He'll go and tell my younger brother. He'll go and tell on himself to my younger brother. Yeah. But like to me, like he'll like keep it all the way G. Like he'll keep. When I say G, I don't believe.
No, I got you.
But he'll literally keep up with his story. Like to the point where like he'll literally go down a rabbit hole with the lie.
But keep in mind, you daddy though. That's all.
That's what it is, bro.
You
it's
daddy.
The fact
And there's
that,
a fear that's there. It's
that
a
I know this
fear.
nigga, even though he know for a fact your brother got the leeway. To if I got to get in Uncle Mo to whoop your ass too, I could. But it's
and
that
Uncle gonna tell daddy if it get too crazy.
if it get too crazy, like bro, I have to tell your father.
Yeah.
But let me break it to him.
Yeah, but I also feel like, and don't get me wrong, but I also feel like certain circumstances of a dad, it should be a little bit different. What I mean is like, so like my kids have, they have cousins they age, but that's on their mama's side. On my side of the family, they don't have nobody that's their age. The youngest person is my nephew. He just turned 2. Okay. So my oldest about to be 10. My daughter about to be 8.
It's a spread.
So like, as far as like them being able to even have anybody to relate to, anybody that they get in trouble, like they don't have.
It's just them two.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like with me, like I have to be like the dad, of course. I got to be the dad. That's front line. And I still got to be that friend, like, and on the back end, because like I ask my kids like, how your day been, like what you go through, like like, or ask them like, we play the game, like we do all this time building together, but like I always tell my son like, I need you to be vulnerable with me because like the world not gonna allow you to tell me like, Dad, like I'm going through this. You know what I'm saying? So like even if he fucking up, he need to know like, Dad, I can tell you I'm fucking up, because like I tell my son when I be fucking up, like when me and his mom get into it, I tell him, I'll be like, hey, like, I might have said something that pissed your mom off, and he'll come back and tell me like, Dad, like like my mom would tell me like, you pissed her off. But like you got that relatability with your mom when it come to me, and I get it. It's that healthy first.
No, my son is the same way. When my son points the case in point. He got my old iPhone 11 now. I was using it as a second camera a lot of times for little stuff. But he had an 8 Plus. He He didn't drop it or nothing.
Yeah.
The phone just was old and just went black on him. Yeah. He was so afraid to tell me. He told his mama, she's like, "You afraid to tell you that? You want me to tell her?" She's like, "Yeah." And she texted me, but I was like, "Damn." The crazy part is, I don't spaz on him.
Yeah.
For fucking shit up, but he just had that feeling like.
But it's that healthy daddy for
no, and that's what it is.
Really what it is, bro.
When he got in the car, when I picked him up, I'm like, "Hey, bro, you ain't gotta have your mama to like tell me you did something." I'm like, I was like, bro, like today, my girl texted me. She's like, "My son on spring break, so he at the crib by himself. He 13, he good." She texts me when she get to the crib like, "Did you know Sean took apart his PS5 controller?" I just called her ass. I'm like, "This nigga did what?" Mind you, I talked to him twice today. He ain't mentioned none of that to me. But what they have is these PS5s.
They're moddable.
No, the motherfucker, not even that part too. But the little analog stick on this side got this drifting thing that be happening.
Yeah, that is common.
And it's a common thing with them. So this nigga Googled, I guess, where to do it. Yeah. And he put it back and said it worked. But he ain't never mentioned it. And I was just like, shit, you break it, nigga, that's on you.
That's on you, yeah.
Like, you gonna work for the $70 to get a new one.
Yeah. Not to cut y'all off, but like y'all being older, like when that happens, do that make y'all feel some type of way? I'm only asking.
In what regards?
Like
him not saying nothing to me?
Yeah, but or not necessarily him not saying nothing, but him going to the opposite, like the opposite.
Well, no, because he didn't go to her. He was talking to her son, like, cause she got 2 kids. Her oldest is close to, my son is the oldest. Yeah. But her youngest is gonna be 12. My son will be 14 this year. So they all got PS5s. They all they all talk to each other through the game in the house. Yeah. So he was telling him he did it. Then her son just so happened to mention it to her. She so happened to tell me. I didn't call him about it. I didn't text him about it. I'm pretty sure if he was around her, he heard me on the phone. Like, what the fuck? Like, but if you fucking up, that's on you. You gonna work off this $70
right. Because he at that age now. Nah, you gotta pay
that
shit
off. You got a little bitty kid, bro. Like you 13, you fucking shit up without.
To find out that he fixed it, like with a baby.
Now, I don't know if he actually made it, but he got it back together and it worked. Yeah. That's all I care about.
But that's what I'm saying, fixing it. That's
all I want. I'm like, bro, you're in the tech world. I need you to figure that shit out. Yeah. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So I got a question. Though. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, this one thing I know as a dad that I have, it's a bad habit. I feel like it's a bad habit. Y'all been in the game longer than me. Y'all can tell me if this incorrect, but that saying that you say, figure that shit out, I say that so much because that's what my mom like instilled in me as a, like, you know, like my mom never had niggas coming in and out the house. Like, let me say that before anybody try to construe what I'm saying. But my mom made it a thing to like tell us like as a man, like you gotta figure that shit out. And like me being a young boy, like, bro, all right, bro, how the hell do you want me to figure this shit out, bro? Like I get my first paycheck, it's $400-$500. Like how do you want me to figure this out? Because like my mom is juggling, like, you know what I'm saying? So like me as the man, my dad passed away when I was like 4 or 3. Okay. So like me trying to like tell my son figure it out, I gotta go back on my word. Like I know as a man that's bad to do, but like me telling my son to figure it out without any type of direction, I feel like it's bad. So like, you know,
not even to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
When certain things when I tell him to figure it out, I've already showed him.
Okay.
I've already taught him how to do it. Absolutely. Now you're on your own because I showed you what to do. Like, this was one of them times. Yeah. But I told him figure it out because I've showed him if you have an issue with something, you don't always got to come find me. Yeah. I'm like, you have technology. Go to YouTube, Google how to. I said put how to, and then type in whatever you're looking to do at that point. You'll find the video. Mm-hmm. So that was my figure it out for him. Like, and I didn't even have to. He figured it out. He knew on his own. Well, if I break this, I got to tell him because he got to buy a new one. Let me try to figure it out before it gets to the point where I need to say something. That let me know when I was teaching him as a kid, if you mess up something, if you spill something,
you gotta fix it.
You need to fix it. You break something, you need to fix it.
That shows
and tell. You can tell, but let me know, like, hey, Dad, I broke this, or I knocked this juice on the floor, but I cleaned it up. I got the towels. Right. So whether you went and got a big ass bath towel, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be like, boy, am I using a good towel? But it's like you knew I needed to handle this situation on my own, and that's something. Not that we need to instill that in young boys, but we need to do it in the manner in which I'm saying. Like me telling you, I can't tell you to go change your tire if I never showed you how to change the tire. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. So but what your son did shows incredible problem solving. Skills. Like for
ingenuity.
Real. Right. And he took it upon himself. Now sometimes, like for me with my daughter, right? Because I'm a little. That's my princess, but I'm a little bit tougher on her because she's going to grow up to be a black woman in America. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit that I fear for, as far as just her being a woman. Like, certain stuff that we gotta, we don't go through. Like, we don't have to worry about looking in the back seat of the car before we get in the car just in case some bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Well, we don't have. You get what I'm saying?
I do understand that more.
So it's certain things. So with that being said, right? Because I'm in agreement with you, but it's certain things that we personally as men don't go through, right? So with that, I kind of like with different stuff like that happens, like small bullshit in her room or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Daddy, I don't know how to do that. Figure it out, right? But I'm sitting back just watching. Yeah. And if she gets to a point where it's like, it's a stalemate, then I'm like, you know what, baby? Let me help you. Let me do this. Let me do that.
So are you saying you want her to have that self-intuition about those
ingenuities?
You look,
absolutely.
I don't have no daughter.
I'm just saying, because like me, all right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Like me, I'm the opposite of you. Like, but the only reason is because I have my son first. So like I always tell my son, like, me and their mom haven't been together for 5-6 years now. But like I always tell my son, when I'm not around, I am around because I have you to replace me. And I always tell him, like, you know, like, when I'm not around, you show your sister what it means to have a man around. Now me, the younger side of me not having that, I don't know what it's like to like tell my daughter to figure it out, because like you saying princess, to me, like, I'm holding my daughter's hand through everything she doing.
I do too, but at the same time though, when it comes to just being a black, like, they don't give a fuck. Society don't give a fuck about a black woman. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And this ain't no pander, because they really don't give a fuck about a black man, but they don't give a fuck about a black woman. They'll pacify them and give them certain aids or whatever the fuck it is, but they don't want them to thrive at all. You get what I'm saying?
Even us, we don't want them to do that.
Look, just a quick comment that somebody put on here, and just not even going off the daughter's point. Critical thinking is a part of being a man. Learning to be resourceful will build a strong man.
Absolutely.
And that's a fact, bro, because look how many grown niggas out here be shacking up with women and all this because they need to be dependable, because they mama did everything for them that they so used to not knowing how to figure it out. Yep. Like, my mama did a lot of shit for me, but my mama also taught me I didn't have to depend on a woman. You're going to know how to cook, at least the basic to feed yourself. You're going to know how to do your laundry. You're going to know how to clean up on your own. So you can be the same way you want a woman to be an attribute to your life. You not finna, I don't want no little girl calling me. No bum ass nigga. She was like, I don't want no little girl calling me talking about what Nico don't do X, Y, and Z. He stressed me. Like, I don't want to have them type of talks with nobody. So I'm going to teach you how to do what the fuck you need to do, so that the same way you want her to make your life easy, you make a shorty life easy, as well as doing for your kid. We teach you how to do these basic things, allow you to, if you get somebody pregnant, they got to take care of a kid, you're able to do them basic things for them as well.
So to touch on what you were saying as far as with the daughter, right? For me, in my thought process, it is my job to make sure don't no bum ass nigga come in here and try to either impress her with shit, suppress her with shit, or manipulate her with anything, and she is self-resilient for whatever it is that she wants. Like, what can we do together as a unit versus, oh, well, I just take care of this and I'm your carekeeper. You get what I'm saying?
No. I agree with that.
So that's why I'm on the shit that I'm like, my baby in boxing now and she's 7. You get what I'm saying? I ain't playing around with the shit. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is people, not men, women don't want, no matter. Well, people will try to control you where they see a weakness.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Or where
That's why you get niggas that be taking advantage of these. We be, how many times you done known a woman, you know for a fact she headstrong, she got her shit together, but some goofy ass nigga was able to manipulate her and drop some off in her that allowed her to change her morals and mindset. Same way with niggas, you know, like, bro, I ain't letting these women get me out of this, but you done let somebody get you out your place mentally. Not saying you weren't raised right.
People, period. Yeah.
Yeah, but you allow that weakness. Yeah. And I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying, because if I have a daughter, it would be a mix of both. Yes, you're my princess. Yes, I'm going to guide you. But I also need to know, Lord willing, the Lord took me away from you tomorrow.
That's where I'm at.
I need you to know that my daddy, yes, he held my hand. He showed me your first love. Your daughter first love is you as a man. The way you treat her as a man is how she is going to set the tone of how any other man in life should treat her. Yes, it'll be a couple get through.
Real talk.
Yeah, but no. I think what I have been struggling with like the last 2-3 years is like, don't get me wrong, like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know y'all don't like the humble word, so I have been humble in my dad stuff. A lot of people say like I do this dad stuff a lot better for the younger generation, but like again, this is no knock to my mom, but like I think like. And I need to get where Poncho is at in my parents, and like I'm like my kids are at his age where his daughter is at. Mm-hmm. But like my mom was just tough love 24/7.
I can dig that too.
No, I get that too.
That's because she had to. She raised 3 boys, so like her skin was always hard. So like with my son and with my daughter, but even with my daughter, it's rough for me to like give off that affection and love, cause like my daughter know I'm hard body. Like she'll get in the car and she'll say, "Daddy, somebody called me ugly today, or somebody said like my hair was messed up or something like that." And like y'all know me, like I'm in the office, like I'm talking to the assistants at this point. Like, come on, bro, y'all tripping, bro. This is my daughter. But like, but like that hard shell gotta come off when you get home. Like it gotta come off. Like,
yeah, you can't be hard all the time, bro.
But like I think like with me, like it.
Pause.
It's but look, it's a lot more like the transparency for y'all is a lot easier, because like going into it, like you see both generations and you know what it's like. Back then, it's like this. Well, but the shit ain't changed, because now the new generation even worse than what it is back then.
Let me explain to you for a reason why I am a lot more open and sensitive towards things, right? Yeah. I had, like I mentioned before, I have a young mother who had me at 16. My father had me at 18. Yeah. I was raised not in the best of conditions. It took my mother, and I love my mother dearly, and we had a rocky relationship until later. You feel what I'm saying? And it took me and my sibling to really force in her. She showed she loved you, but she never said it until probably like my 20s. You get what I'm saying? Like 25, 26. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. My father was verbally, mentally, and physically abusive to me. You get what I'm saying? It'll be the shit like where he with the like, I'm finna beat the bitch out of you type shit. You get what I'm saying? Okay. That left me to be this whatever the fuck that was. You feel what I'm saying? A hard exterior, but meanwhile I want to be this. So I said, when I have kids, I'm not going to do that. Now I slip up sometimes and be kind of rough, and I'm talking more with my bonus son than anything, but it's a thing of, I still tell them, hey, it's okay to cry. It's okay to do this. It's okay to don't sit in it, but make sure that you are expressing yourself, because what happens is you held on to all of these emotions, and you clicked out on somebody because that shit done boiled over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being taught what I was taught, stop all that crying, that's bitch shit. Fuck all of that crying. What the fuck is you crying for? Keep pushing. You get what I'm saying? So with that, I didn't like how that felt. And I'm like me, I'm a stroke survivor in 2018. That came from holding shit in. You get what I'm saying? So I vowed, no, fuck that. My baby ain't finna go through that. How you feeling, baby? How's your day? Hey, I talked to my bonus son, yo, how you feeling, bro? you all right? You know what I'm saying? He still has that father-son type of feel, but I talk to him about shit, you know what I'm saying, and let him know, no, I've been hearing the same thing, so the communication.
Not to get off the topic though, real quick, I'm gonna let Nico go, but I think I like how y'all putting the bonus thing. I like how y'all, I like how y'all putting that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, don't get me wrong, like we know what it is as men. All three of us, we know what it is. Like steps, we know what that is. We know what that ram come about.
But that stepson should be kind of corny though, too though. Like that's why I say bonus because he's extra.
This is why I say
it be also distant too.
That's what I'm talking about.
It make it seem like you only my kid because you your mom. Which I mean, it's a fact. I don't say that, and I really honestly, and I say bonus blessing sometimes when I explain to people. But I honestly just say I got 3 kids. Because
my son too.
I tell you, I help take care of y'all. Y'all live with me. Y'all live with me more than my actual son lives with me.
Word.
Hey, look.
I spend more time with you than I get to do with my real kid because me and his mama have 50-50 split.
Right.
We set it up.
So what y'all do, the 5-5-2-2 thing or?
No, so bro, we do week on, week off.
Oh, okay.
So every Friday is when whoever drop him off to school Friday morning, the other person picks him up Friday and keep him to the week. So my story as far as everything, like your father passed when you was young. You had the issue with your father. I've seen, you talk about it on Facebook. My parents, I'm 35. So this June, my parents will be married for 37 years.
That's what's up.
And they still rocking the same. I'm a hybrid, literally. Like you always see, like, oh, you like your mama? I look like my daddy.
Yeah.
But like, if acting wise, I get everything from my people.
He was he worked his ass.
No, so my pops was both of them.
Oh, they worked
my mama go crazy just being at the crib. But my mama worked. My mama still work. My daddy's retired now.
Okay.
So my parents and my daddy my daddy born in 55, my mom born in 60. So she'll be 64 this year.
So he retired at what? How old?
He'll be 60. He'll be 69 this year.
That's fire, bro.
So he retired. He been retired for like a year. So he retired at 60.
He don't even know what to do with himself
bro. When he got retired, bro, he retired, and still they let him put himself on a schedule for 12 hours a week so he can ease himself out.
That's what's up.
Now I think he just be chilling. But my father's one of the coldest poets I've ever heard of in my life.
That's what's up.
And like I'm talking as in like the biggest binders you can buy. Yeah. He was till he got to the digital age. Handwriting them hoes for years.
What's up.
Like, I always said if I ever get a back tattoo, the poem he wrote for me being born, I would get put on my back.
That's what's up.
Because it's fine. I love But even though having my father there, and I see like I said, I've seen the effects of, and another thing, teaching your son to talk about the teacher at my school, Mr. Harris. He's been on here commenting. That's where I got the last one from with the critical thinking. But that's why he teaches his son to express himself, release the stress. When I grew up,
absolutely,
even having my pops there, he didn't grow up with his pops like that. Even though I know my grandpa, but I ain't meet him that much. I know he wasn't around in my father's life like that.
Yeah, I met mine 4 times in my life, and the other one
I met him, and you got more than me. Yeah. If I did any more than that, it was as a baby, and I don't know.
Right.
But as a knowledgeable person, once that I know of, that I met him. Now it may have been twice. I give him max. But I know all my uncles, aunties, all of them, like at least like on my grandma partner's side. Even on my other side, I know that too. But my father had that tough exterior. Like my mom used, like my dad would get mad at me. Like when I fuck up, I gotta get a whooping. My father was that petty type mad, where he not talking to me in the crib. He walking past me and shit.
Oh,
like and my mama used to have to. Cause I got an older brother. I don't fuck with dude like that. But
I got you. No, I get you.
We're 14 years apart.
I got you.
And I feel like he held and probably still holds like a lot of resentment. Because my father was in my life, he wasn't.
I get that though.
But it was more of and it took me to get older
to understand.
I heard him and my brother talking in the car one time. Went to my grandma's 70th birthday party. He done got me hit, and it ain't just, my mama got me hit. My mama is the most level-headed person that I know, and that's where I get that shit from. I'm not saying my father ain't, but she wanted him like, even if I'm her son. If I fuck up, I fucked up. It ain't no like saying, but you got some mamas that they know their son be doing bullshit to some little
That's still
girls,
my baby.
and but they deflected.
There's no
and no accountability.
Yeah.
My mother holds me 1,000% accountable. Has always held me accountable to the highest degree. That's why I stand tall on accountability.
Yeah,
if you did
absolutely.
the shit, nigga, you did the shit.
Yeah.
Stand 10 toes on it. I
Absolutely.
respect you a whole lot more.
Absolutely.
But she was always one of them people. So she told me what it was. Like, she know it wasn't. She's like, it's not like how you really be making it seem. And so and the crazy part, I don't know what his issue is, because we was close at one point. Like, I done spent the night with him, go to his, like, we was hella close. Then we get older, like, I ain't talking to him like 10 plus years. And that's just on some other random shit that he ain't even gonna get the like love for. But my father was tough as fuck on me. I'll never forget having an issue with my ex-girlfriend and her mama, and come to the crib, and like, the mama come over there, she said, I cussed her. I ain't cursed her. I cursed out loud in the situation, knowing I shouldn't have. But and all I said driving, I'm like, this shit's stupid. Like, it was nothing like, bitch, nothing like none of that type of shit. My mom like apologized. I'm like, sorry, shorty, like, whatever. Like, but bruh, to hear my girl was finna have to move, that was for like, I boo-hooed. I hurt my daddy.
What was your first song? What was the song you was
I don't
playing?
even remember the song, bro. Like, who knows?
Hey.
But like, my father was there to console me.
Yeah, I got you.
But then in the same time, when I did some shit and got in trouble, he flipped that shit on me. Like, using it, like, just like when they say you don't want to tell women what you do, because they gonna use that shit against you.
My father was that person, though. Like,
he had them moments.
That shit against you. Yeah.
As we get older, like, we ain't gonna say we not close, but we don't talk hellas like we should. But that's my nigga. And the fact that my son loved him to death. Like, so me and my father have no issues. He's still my hero. But it was just explaining, like, having your father there, even though I didn't understand the shit as a kid, all the discipline, all the hard talks, all the him going off. Because he had moments where he was just like, I'm always get candy every Friday, go to McDonald's every Friday. We did that type of shit. But it took me, I'm like, damn, this nigga be tripping, bro. It took me to get older to realize, like,
to instill into
it makes fucking sense. No, I don't. And I tell kids now when I be talking to parents come in, we have some kids that's trouble that their parents know they is. So when we talk to them about the shit they be doing, they be understanding it. And it's just like, bro, I would rather my father 10 times over discipline me the way he did before society's don't do it. If I become a fucked up person, because and it can happen both ways. You got kids that got disciplined when it went too far, and it still made them fucked up people, and it's all because beating somebody,
there was no balance.
Beating somebody without the lesson behind what they did does not help them.
Absolutely, it teaches them how to be sneaky.
Me whooping your ass, but not breaking down like. And I'm saying you need to whoop me, but my daddy will whoop me, and then he'll come back and he'll sit on the bed.
We'll talk
and be like, look, bro. I don't want to be doing this. And one time I got a more whooping for telling him after he whooped me, the only reason you beat me is because my grandma used to beat you. Don't say that while you get a whooping, kids. That nigga turned back up. He was like, it was like a sequel.
But the thing is that.
But it's the truth.
It was the truth.
It was passing down.
Was it like a mirror that he didn't want to, you know?
But
that's wild.
And I believe it because you hear, say if you was a kid, they got whooped a lot. Before you have kids, seeing other kids in the store, you young, you like, man, I have a kid, I ain't going for this shit. I'm whooping that ass. Like, I used to get my ass whooped because I saw how it made me.
Yeah.
And then I got older. I remember my son first whooping. He was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And it was one of them, you embarrassed me like in public in front of white people. That was my daddy's whole thing. Wild out. Don't embarrass me in front of
white folks.
And we was at the park. It was time. We was there for like 2 hours. It's time to go. He ran away. The way he ran, broke off his mama's arm, dipped, trying to go back. I scooped him up. He kicking and screaming like the top of his lung, making it look like we kidnapping this nigga. All the way to the car, all the way to the building. So it was one of them, like, when we got to the crib, his mama was like, I was like, go sit your ass down.
Yeah, I got this.
this.
Nah.
Like, to the point where I said, if you come through this door, you gonna get the whooping too.
Yeah, a pow.
Like,
a pow had to happen.
You gonna have to, and it was, but I had to come in there. I gave him a whooping. He sat in his room. I had to come in there and drop the lesson. Yeah, but that first whooping broke my heart.
Bruh.
Because it's like, I had the flashbacks of all the ass whoopings I got. Yeah. And I'm like, my kid ain't bad. He just did some fucked up shit right now. And I'm saying I wasn't bad. I was just doing sneaky, stupid shit.
Yeah. But that's
kid shit. Bro. And it's like, how far can I take it to see if I'm going to get away with it? But I also open the same space I do, the same way you tell your son, it's okay to cry. When my son will have something happen when he was younger, he'll come sit by me. And I'll just be like, hey, let me tell you something, bruh. Either you gonna cry or you not.
Let that shit out and keep it
I'm like, I didn't tell you to have to be tough. I've never called you no crybaby ass kid.
Yeah,
I ain't never went off on you for crying. Sometimes I tell you stop crying because you be loud as hell. Or cry quietly, nigga.
Bring that shit
go
down.
cry in your room. But I said, look, this is the first and last time I'm ever tell you this. Men come with emotions too.
Absolutely.
So, if you need to cry, my nigga, get that shit the fuck out. And then let's move.
Don't sit on it.
Because I'm that person. Because I grew up with that exterior, crying this bitch made shit. Stop all that fucking crying before I give you a reason to cry. I ain't never want the reason.
When you say stuff like, and again, I'm only speaking from a place of, you don't know what the other side is like. And what I mean is, when you say stuff like, don't sit on it, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not faulting you for it because again, your background is super extensive to mine. Yeah. So I have no way to judge you and say don't sit on it. But when you say don't sit on it, like little girls can bash when they crying.
Well, let me explain to you what I mean by don't sit on it. Like I tell my daughter right now, and she'll answer this question every 100% of the time now. We are not, we don't focus on the problem. What do we focus on? We focus on the solution. So my thing is, in saying that is this. Yes, cry. Get that shit out.
Get that shit the fuck out. Now what?
But now what? Because you continuing to cry after, you got all of it out and you're dwelling on that, that's not going to help you move forward.
My brother, listen, not even cutting you off. Yeah. That is literally the sentiments I preach to my kids. I even tell my girl tough as hell, but she a crybaby too. And I'll be like, she was like when her grandmother passed, I helped her a lot with the crib, but it'd be times where I wake up to her crying, so I'll just roll over and hug her.
Yeah, shit like that. No, let that
but
shit
she
out.
felt a lot of the times that she was becoming a burden on me for crying. I'm like, look, baby, this is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Shit gonna happen in your life eventually. Both of our parents got to pass.
Hey, but not to cut
all
you
of this.
Not to cut you off, but that's what I mean when I tell young guys all the time that men set the tone. Like men set the tone. Like you being able to take control of that situation, that's what we should be telling our sons. Our daughters too. We should tell our sons that.
That's what I was getting to.
Honestly, I tell both of them the same thing. Like, be a leader. Are you a leader or are you a follower?
Fact. But that's why I was getting to with it. Because when my son cried, and that's the same thing when I had that first and last talk, I said, hey, there's nothing wrong with crying. Have you seen me? No. But I used to tell people I don't cry because I don't like my face being ashy. And that was one reason, because I'm dark skinned, my face get ashy. But I was also told crying needed to be for purposes. Like, you need to have a reason to cry. Or you always here to shut up crying before I give you a reason, which is telling me it has to be a purpose for my crying. I can see a whole bunch of death. Shit don't affect me unless it's a personal thing. But it takes longer to affect me than the average person. But I can watch sentimental shit on these reels where people and be tearing up. Like, one time, bro, my girl left the crib, and I ain't never told her. She ain't never seen me cry. I don't think. But, nah. And, bro, she left the crib one day, just walked in the garage, and I'm watching them videos where people reunite with family members, bro, and I saw one, and it just made me bust out cry. Like, bro, I cried for like 5 minutes, hard as hell. And I was like, God damn, that felt good, bro. Like, and I wasn't sad, but literally, bro, I felt like the hardest, the I cried, bro, I literally had 10, 20, I ain't cried again. Last time I cried that hard was my grandmother's passing. And I had one in 2000. When me and my girl got together, I had a grandmother pass. I cried for that one. The one and not that I cried harder for one or more. One I was around more. And my mom's mom, we always lived in the same city. Like that was my dog. So when she passed in 2013 or something, I boo-hoo. Like I didn't cry. Like when I first heard my mom said, I kind of had a little tear. It took some days later for it to register. And I called my mama. I called my daddy. He was like, well, you should probably call your mama and talk. I was avoiding doing it because that's her mama. How can you grieve when you got to help her grandbaby grieve? So I didn't want to, and I called her as soon as she said, what's wrong, baby? I just fell out crying on the phone. And I was like, well, why you ain't call me soon? I was like, well, because this is your mama. me coming to talk to you about how I feel.
Ain't
Ain't gonna do nothing but trigger
right
you.
now.
But she was like, hey, baby, listen, I get it. I had longer with her than you did.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with my father. My father has cancer. And he's had it, he beat it, then it came back. Now, he told me the last time, he ain't got to go to the hospital getting no stuff, so he's doing good now. He told me when it first came back, he's like, man, talk to the doctor, he's like, at bare minimum, if this go worse, I should at least be able to see my grandbaby graduate high school. I said, that's good enough for me. Mm-hmm. I don't want him to have to deal with the impact of losing his they like this. That's his motherfucking dog. I don't want him to have to deal with the impact of losing his grandfather. Yes, it's going to hurt the hell out of me. But I know because I have to be the tough one for him, I'll soak it all that on my own.
But you know the irony in it, and not to cut you off, man, that's why like I try to like, you know, my dad being gone, man, like I had to kind of like put like I think my mom told me this. So it might have been my mom or my late uncle, but like one of them told me. I know it might have been both of them. They related, so I guess it could have been both at different times. But my mom told me like you gotta have perspective about a lot of stuff, man. Like as a man, you gotta gain a perspective to understand certain stuff. And like you saying that, I don't know. I think that just kind of helped me a lot because like my dad died when I was 4. I ain't gonna lie, like as much as I feel like I need him now, like the parents and the guidance, like for me to be able to walk in this walk that most, I'm gonna be honest, we like the 1% right now. Like we some 1% guys, and what I mean is like you there every day, like you like you doing what they say we won't do. So like for you to say like, you know, your dad got cancer and like mom been gone, like you know that's a hell of a perspective, cause like the guy I wish that was around, he gone. So like that hurt. As much as I can't really say that it's something that I should be able to deal with, like I couldn't imagine watching my son who stir crazy about me.
Yeah, bro.
Watch the me before me.
Right.
It's like you think you
bro.
your kid's hero until they got Paw. And that's his, like they play fight until my dad got, and it was my dad had to explain to him like when he had got sick, like Paw can't play with you.
As like
the way I went, and he couldn't understand it at first, but he was able to realize that okay, I can't wrestle and shit, but I come sit up in here, we can kick it. I can post him like his bulk of his sickness was more when he was younger, and I didn't, not that I didn't want to bring my son, but he would tell me like, hey, let's wait a little bit before you bring him because I don't want him to see me like this, nor did I want to. Yeah, but it was one of them things where it was just like. If you could see him walk across that stage, Lord willing, you could do college too. Because my father's going to be 70 next year.
Right.
That's beautiful.
And it's just like, if you could, long as he don't got to deal with that hurt. Because my mom's father died when I was a little kid. It affected my bigger cousin more because it was a lot of mess with my mama.
Yeah, I got you.
Whole other family type shit. Yeah. But that was my dog too. But me and him closeness is not the same as my son. And my father closeness. Yeah. So it was like, yes, I'll be hurt. He may see a little bit of it, but it'll be more of a hurt I'll release on my own. So when it's time for you to need me for your hurt, as a child looking up like, I need to be there. Now my son 14 is fully aware of what death is.
But that's crazy that's it's so crazy that our kids gotta adjust, bro, to that type of hurt, bro. Like,
well, keep in mind that's a part of that's life, though.
And no, bro,
that's life, though.
That's one.
That's life.
Look, that's one thing.
And I'd rather for it to be y'all situations, and because I'm gonna be honest with you, I envy y'all situations. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I do, yeah.
Me personally,
that's that perspective.
Like I had a phenomenal father for 9 years, and he became my enemy ever since. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like, honestly, no, I don't. I can't say I hate, but I definitely don't fuck with. I probably would take your situation over my situation. We can trade fathers, and I'd be totally honest with you. So with that, it's like.
But that's just perspective to show that how somebody can get you to one point in your life off of pure love and then completely switch up and become a whole different person.
It's probably gonna piss Poncho off more than anybody here.
What?
But like,
what you mean?
I grew up hating my dad though. like, that's because.
But it's
like,
because you felt he should have been there and he wasn't. But it wasn't.
I mean, not even that. It was just the stories too. Like, you know, like I ain't gonna lie. Like when I finally look at my dad, like the pictures, like me and this dude looking like I'm just a light skinned version.
No,
that's annoying to me. Like you get around all these people and all they do is they
telling you stories of how he was.
And they put these assumptions on you like oh yeah, you just gonna be just like your dad. Like I had a BMW. My dad used to drive a BMW. Not knowing it. So like I used to park up under the street lights, and my uncle used to tell me like your dad used to park up under the street lights. He would turn. Like, all right, bro, but I ain't know none of this. So, like, why you putting this? Like, bro, you can just
because they trying to pass down a stigma and telling you the story. I'm like, tell me the positive shit.
They're passing the stories, but dig this though. So just imagine getting those same stories and looking in the mirror and seeing this same person. Yeah. And he stays blocks away from you.
Yeah, that's a different type.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a different type of fucked up nigga.
When he comes around the corner, he'll hit you with the horn and do this and keep pushing. Meanwhile, I'm selling, whatever and doing whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
and this is the exact same person that if I'm sitting in the car with you, you a bitch ass nigga. You ain't gonna never be shit. You just like your bitch ass mama and all of this other shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is what I mean as far as with that perspective.
Look, so let me not even cut you off.
Yeah.
And not even give him no leeway.
Yeah.
Do you know your father's upbringing? Because, man, he was already a young man.
It was yes and no.
Like, do you know how your grandfather was towards
him? No. My grandfather, as far as from what I know, wasn't around as much. You get what I'm saying? So, it is, I don't know, but I know certain stories from hearing now from having grown-up conversation with particular family members. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But because of who he was in, you know what I'm saying? My father was one of them dudes. I'll just say that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And he became the patriarch of that side of the family. So motherfuckers didn't want to upset the gravy train.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why it wasn't as addressed as it should have been.
And look, bro, and the only reason I asked that because that is a...
No, it's a telltale sign.
No, not even that, but when I usually do, and it doesn't always depict that like that, but a lot of times it does. Oh, yeah. But I only ask that because when we have kids that come to the school, like we get newer kids, or kids that's been in and they do some fucked up shit. Yeah. That's the first question. Like when they call me, I'm like the disciplinary of the school. Yeah. Even though that's really the principal and the council they're supposed to deal with. Even though I'm a builder sub, I run ISS. Yeah, and I get that. I give that fatherly fear to every kid. I tell them when y'all cross, they're like, you ain't my daddy. I'm like, nigga, when you cross this building, you is my kid until I gotta put you back in the hands of your real parent. If something go wrong, we are blamed on that. But I always, when
the
kid,
show love, they love that shit.
And that's why they.
So
a lot of the toughest kids, brother, I flame them every day. A lot of kids that I'm like, I call them scrubs. It's shit I call my own kids. They don't get that. And I'll just be like, some of them take it wrong, but then I always see them the next day trying to talk to me the most. And I'm like, bro, because you don't have that fatherly figure. And I get it. I play my role how I'm supposed to. I don't overstep it or understep it. But when I have a lot of kids that do some, off like we get a kid per se. I used to be, and it came from me being a caseworker. Oh yeah, bro, you could. It came from me being a caseworker prior to getting into education years ago, to where I had to deal with a lot of fucked up kids. And when I hear their backstories, it made sense to what they was doing. So when I hear about a kid that be stealing candy and stealing chips and food from people, the first thing I ask the council when they come tell me, he finna sit in ISS for stealing. I'm like, that's cool. Everybody deserve to be reprimanded for what they did wrong. However, I'm like, do y'all know how his living situation is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm like, if I think about a kid who's known for stealing candy and food, it's leading me to believe this kid don't get fed the way you supposed to be fed.
Absolutely.
So you coming in here, I see you bashing this nasty ass breakfast, this nasty ass lunch. Like that's why I fought hard when we did after school care. They wasn't gonna serve the food. I fought hard. I said, if y'all don't want to deal with it, I'll serve the food and I'll wash the dishes.
Salute to you.
Because,
that's love.
and that was like, even all the women that was a part of it, they didn't want to deal with it because of the issue they had before. I said, look, the only reason I said that, my son go to after school care with black people at a black church. They feed full-ass meals. I'm like, y'all may not provide the best of meals, but the fact that the last time the latest class at this school ate was 1 to 1:30, and say you in 5th grade, that's 5th and 4th grade.
5 o'clock.
We end at 6. You mean to tell me you as an adult don't get hungry from 1:30 to 6 o'clock?
Some of them kids, the only time they eat is
at school.
school.
So that was my thing. If you are after school care, and I know your potential last meal can be from after school care.
I know this from personal experience.
And I'll do it with to benefit their parents. Because think about it. If I'm getting off work to get there by 6 o'clock, it's supposed to be at 6. We get some parents, we get leeway because we understand their situation. And we ain't got to leave till like 6:18, 6:20. We be around at 6:30. But if I see that, I know I can tell your mama ain't got it all. I can tell your dad ain't got it all.
Yeah.
I want to, even if your parent do got it all, I know the stress of me leaving after school kid with one of my kids having to get to the crib. By the time I get home, it's 7 o'clock. That means I either got to immediately hop into this kitchen, or that mama immediately got to hop into this kitchen. Yeah. Because she get home before me, but she a principal, so she running around the building all day. Yeah. She's worn out. But I'm like, if I get there, I immediately got to hop into the kitchen.
I'm exhausted.
Now I'm cooking till 8:30.
Yeah. It's past bedtime.
But what if I want to wind myself down?
Yeah.
It take a good hour and a half to fully wind yourself down from work. Y'all not gonna eat till 9 o'clock every night. Yeah. I made sure them kids got fed at 4:20 every day. Yeah. So, and they snack before they leave. So, and sometimes the meals be plentiful. It's enough where I know for a fact you're not going home on an empty stomach. Because what if you get home and your mama just too tired to do, and we got a lot of time where we're too tired. Y'all fix what y'all want to eat. Yep. What if it ain't nothing for them to fix?
Come on, man.
So I guess like at this point, like, because I was just talking to a couple of kids the other day, and like, at what point do y'all feel like, you know, it's on the kid to kind of like not bring on that baggage? You know what I mean?
What
like,
you mean?
Like
you mean as going into adulthood?
Yeah, because I know when I said I wanted to interject earlier, like it was kind of like, you know, like I forget like what the context was, but like I'm saying because I see a lot of kids, they hold on to a lot of stuff that they ain't able to talk about. You know, like me, I'm gonna be honest with you, like me not being able to talk to my siblings because both of my brothers had their dads up until a certain age. Like my youngest brother dad, he actually raised me. He was actually there when I was born. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know, but that being said, like I always tell people, like, you having your dad in your life, I feel like it's a lot better than just not. It's hearing stories about somebody you'll never be able to meet.
Oh, absolutely.
No, yeah,
like,
absolutely. You know, like, and that's the fucked up part of the psyche thing to it. Is like whether they come out good or bad, I don't get to have these conversations. It's just like when people in a trial or somebody died, they don't get to tell their side of the story. People can tell me everything about you, but I don't get to hear it from the myth that I know.
As a person who let me speak on the person who's had both. I had the amazing father and I had the piece of shit. When I had the amazing father till I was 9, going on 10, on top of the world. Nothing the confidence that I had, the self-respect that I had, the everything that I could have as core values as a kid was to the moon. When he left, everything, and I'm not saying my mom was a bad mom,
but no, that's a big uproot of something.
Everything went downhill. Everything, to the point to where even like I'm trying to hold on to core values of what a 23-year-old kid is telling me, which is my father. You get what I'm saying? A 23-year-old kid is telling me when I'm like trying to hold on to shit that I'm like 16, 17 now. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, like, can't no woman teach me how to be a man. So I gotta learn from either my friends or the streets. Yo, what all you can do to me, like I told my mama, like we got into an argument, it was like a couple years ago. Like, I was your mom and your dad, and I was like, no, you were my mama that was doing the best that she could. But you couldn't tell me certain things, like you can't even teach me how to pee standing up. Like simple things. You get what I'm saying?
You can give me a depiction of what
you can give me what you think. So everything is subjective. But like the man that you want is what you're going to try to teach me to be, versus man shit that's just
but no,
man shit.
And I get that from the sense
I feel
of
like this. I feel like, man, and don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like, again, like I'm not trying to make my mom seem all high and mighty, but I truly feel like because of the man that I am today, my mom she did enough to put me in rooms with men, and I felt like my mom had enough trust and faith in me to take what I needed to take from the men's books and apply it to my own.
She made you a responsible person.
But look,
so
your mother taught you, one, accountability, how to be a responsible individual.
Yeah.
And because she knew for a fact that a woman herself cannot fully tell a man how to become a man, she put you in a position with other men that she felt were capable to pass down those qualities to you. Like, yes, I know you're not his father, but I like the person you are as the man you are, whether they somebody else's father or not. So it's like, let me put you in these rooms. That's why you got like the big brother, big sister, but that's why I do a lot of shit with the kid. Like, it's some kids I don't never see their daddy at school. Like, I don't see a lot of their daddies come to the school, but the ones who fathers do come. What's up, Pops? I talk to him. I tell him I snitch on every kid to their daddy.
Because, bro,
if they do something, because I had one daddy tell me, he said, "Hey, I appreciate you, Mr. A, because I want to know everything he is doing good or bad." And I said, I appreciate that. I'm like, but you don't even have to give me the thanks, because as a father of a 14-year-old myself, I would want another black man, that's in the presence of my kid, more hours awake than I am. To be able to tell me, to guide my son, as well as like, hey, he was fucking up today. We had to redirect it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's that Old Testament though, because now today, I would be so grateful to like leave a murder, my son, in y'all presence, because if I go somewhere for 30, 40 minutes, you see a murder tripping or something like, we're gonna, y'all gonna get them together. Like nowadays, like, you say something to a guy that's like 25, 26, and you tell him about his son,
they mad.
It's like you trying to belittle him, and
it depends on the person, because how you carry it. Because when I be around motherfuckers and like, hey man, this, that, and the other, they be like, you know what? Like, because it's the way you bring it to people.
I can do it to women, and I never had a woman trip on me about it, because they see the father I am to my kid, and I be like, hey, I'm not telling you how to parent, but you got a little homie tripping. You need me to holler at him?
Nah, man.
Yeah, that too.
Nah, bro. If y'all was to tell me right now, like, Zay, you fucking up as a dad, Nico especially.
It's not what to say, but it's not
all
what
about,
you say.
Because I'm not going to come at you like, Zay, I think you fucking one. I've seen the father you are. But it's like, hey, bro, say if I knew you was out here wild and you wasn't doing what you supposed to be doing, as somebody that fucks with you on the level of a big brother type thing, it's like, hey, bro, that's me placing that accountability clearly. You fucking forgot about it.
So y'all basically saying it's delivery.
It's all about the approach. That's what you ever hear about. It's not the message, it's the messenger. It's how it's said. But look, I got to pose. I got to pose a question that was on here, which we kind of did touch on. Shout out to Nye Harrell. She's actually been somebody that's been tapping in for about a year or so on the show. But she asked, can male family members fill in those gaps? Which,
to a certain degree, yes, but no. I'll say the reason from my standpoint, though. As a person who really didn't
and I'll put my input.
You get what I'm saying? As a person, yes, but no. But see, you didn't really have you had an alternative situation. Like, your father could not be there, right? Yeah. I had a situation to where, the big homies, the uncles, or whoever, they can if they, but I didn't have many positive male role models in my life. But at the same time, though, I still wanted my daddy.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
So, in that perspective.
So, ain't no fill-in for
in a different perspective.
Your daddy.
So, say in that same perspective, your mother was able to place men in your life to not fill in those gaps, because you can never fill that void.
That's what I mean by that.
So, I think fill in is a bad way to say it, but it's to help be a positive guy, be a guy, just like just like I got like we talk about all the time. I'm in the Masonic Order, and I trust anyone. AD, my best friend Kobe, I trust my best friend Congo back home. I trust them that I can call the school. X, Y, and Z is gonna pick them up. I can trust that they going to pick him up. They go the same way me and you in the age bracket. We come from the village era.
I mean,
So
I do too.
I'm not saying you don't believe, but what I related that to is when you were talking about the 25-year-old dude.
Though, yeah.
Like I was relating it more to the how you say you're talking to a younger dude, you tell him about something, it's the delivery approach. We came from the era and whence that I didn't do crazy shit in public because I didn't know who knew my daddy.
Boy.
I didn't know who knew my mama. And if they did, my daddy's car, I drove my daddy's 94 Jeep Cherokee growing up. My daddy has a unique name. His name is Zadie. Z-A-D-I-E. I thank God every day he didn't make me no junior, which I give a unique name too. But his license plate was Zadie 3. And it meant like it was the third one in our family based off that name. I got a little cousin. I got a big cousin. We called him Shanky. But his mama is my auntie and my daddy's sister. She named him Zadius off of my daddy. And it's just like, I done drove my daddy dream car was an Infiniti Q45. He got it at one point when I was in high school. So my mama driving, he wouldn't drive it to work though because he worked in the factory getting oil and all that shit. So my mama drove it to work. She'd let me drop her off sometime when I had my L's to drive to school. But she told me one day, don't have nobody in the car. And come straight to pick me up as soon as you get out of school. Say less. My girlfriend missed the bus. So I was like, bet, just hop in the whip, I'm finna drive you to the crib that I can slide to my mama. Well, my mama's best friend is coming down the street and sees me. Hits a U-E. Come back, pull up on the side of me, slide the phone in the car. And mama wanna talk to you. My mama, as soon as I pick it up.
That's crazy.
It was like when Ron, if you watch Harry Potter, and Ron Weasley got that screaming bell from his mama, she on the other side hollering. Didn't I tell your motherfucking ass don't have nobody else in the goddamn car when you got out of school and come pick me up? I was like, Temple called me X, Y, Z. I was pissed. She did tell me that, but I'm like, damn. I was dropping such shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. That is not your responsibility, boyfriend or not. You are a fucking kid. You my kid. Get your ass to this school. Since she already in the car, get it away. You got to get her. Bring your motherfucking ass. And I had to give her the phone back, but I understood it. So I would do the same shit. If I see somebody, if I fucks with you on a person, like if I knew for a fact, if I saw you, I see your kid and I know it's him, and I work at the school, I see him, I'm like, hey, bro, I'm gonna walk up behind you, like, hey, you know I know your daddy. I need you to be mindful of that. I don't play that.
I give you the pass. I'm gonna check
you. You get one pass,
I'm
don't tell on you.
I ain't gonna tell on you. But after that,
but I'm
boy.
But I'm gonna say this though. But I'm gonna say this though. Y'all saying that, I'm hella receptive to that. Like,
because you come from the era of.
But I'm gonna be honest with y'all
foundation.
though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all though, and this ain't no knock to y'all because I know Poncho not as much, but in the same realm of Nico, I could literally say y'all. I know y'all both the same, but that's one of them things where like, you know your OGs, you know what they come from. Like, and this is off topic, but to give y'all a little bit more context of what I mean, that Gilbert Arena situation with Jalen Green.
Yeah, bro, that was childish.
I don't even know what the fuck it is. What happened?
Like, all right, so a little bit of background. Basically, Jalen Green having a baby by a 40-year-old or something like that.
Oh yeah, by Dre. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I respect Nico, so in terms, safe to say, I respect you. If y'all both got on this podcast and knew that me as a 28-year-old got a 40-year-old pregnant, and y'all talking about the 40-year-old I got pregnant, and y'all basically and
he was telling from like he used to fuck with her.
You cracked her or you calling her a hoe, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna lose respect for y'all because you set the tone for me to even be in the space that I'm at. And what I mean is that y'all older, I almost said older.
Y'all older niggas. Go ahead. No.
Them old niggas do better.
Because I'm gonna bring on some.
That was childish of them niggas.
Y'all older niggas at one point wanted us to holler at the older chick, right? So as a young nigga, I make one mistake and I get her pregnant. Now, nigga, you basically talking about how you cracked the same chick that I'm about to have a baby with.
No.
Why you ain't coaching in that
pull
perspective?
Me to the side. Well, I guess.
But why you gotta go to the media?
So
that's corny. Me.
Yeah, that's
why
corny.
You gotta go to the media?
Like, you know, you got a big show.
You doing that shit. You doing that shit for views and all that shit. You doing that shit for views and my demise. That's corny as fuck.
That's whole shit. No, 1,000% agree.
That's lame.
Well, I mean, that's where the separation, and because I guess we can talk about that. That's where the separation of that. I try not to be like me. I'll be 40 this year, right? So I try not to do that with like y'all generation, right? because we was y'all in that shit. Like, nigga, y'all sitting up here on CNN and y'all this and y'all that talking about we ain't shit and we ain't this and we don't value life and all of that. Well, where was y'all bitch ass at?
Yeah, no.
When crack hit, y'all left.
No, nigga,
fuck y'all.
And not only did y'all leave, a lot of y'all fell receptive to it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean.
I laugh when the older generation.
You sell it or smoke it. It don't matter.
I laugh when the older generation clowns the younger generation like them niggas ain't on shit. Well, nigga, you raised them. You raised the ain't shit niggas and then want to call them ain't shit.
Yeah, that's why I say.
But no,
that's why I say I give y'all respect though, because y'all do more. Like even Nico make the same post every damn day. And what I mean is he talking about how he basically dealing with other people's kids, but in the same post, he handling them kids. I respect that. Then you going on her saying like, man, this little dude who talking to me crazy, he don't know I just cracked his mama. Like, bro, to me, that is so detrimental to the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you 40 and you going at a 14-year-old, bro. To me, that's petty.
No.
It's emotional and bitch made of a person.
I mean, it's Gilbert Arenas. We gotta act like Gilbert Arenas just don't do outlandish shit. He's done sucker shit for this. The same nigga to show up to the nigga said he was gonna shoot him show with guns. Like, he's a childish ass nigga.
Bro, and y'all niggas right now, I can say, and I don't know y'all lifestyle, but y'all niggas put boots to the ground. That's what I mean. Like, us young niggas, like even me being 28, I'm in that hybrid stage where I'm young, but I'm at that point where, damn, 2 years later I'm about to be 30. So I'm getting to that point. What I mean is though, boots to the ground, you niggas got groundwork to y'all. So even if I wanted to try to discredit y'all, how could I? You in the school system, how could I? You basically doing everything for your background that says you basically breed a healthy black community. How could I discredit you when I haven't went and tried to find
But the thing is, like I said, me and him, the same way, the funny part is I connected to both of y'all through this platform. I met him. He was the third guest when I ever started the podcasting here. He was, I think, third episode. And then when you came, you just so happened to show up when I had damn Cam.
Yeah, I was a guest.
I had a streamer on here. He's like, this is my bro. He here. I was like, well, fuck it, you here. Sit down.
Right, sit down, right.
And we connected and been locked in ever since then. And you can't, not saying not discredit, but in your words, you ain't gonna discredit what has been proven to be true to you. I've shown nothing but genuine love.
It's called track record.
I've shown nothing but, like, as a man, like, hey bro, how you doing, man? Everything cool with you? Like, just checking on you. Like, when you me and this nigga calling politic on the phone,
just on some random shit.
It'll be a shot drop. It'll turn to, we talk about a shot drop to another 30-minute conversation.
Yeah, on some real
to where we got like, all right, bro, I gotta go. We didn't know we was gonna do this right now, but it's just when you find like-minded individuals, y'all tend to automatically. It don't take, like, the real recognize real. It's the greatest term I've heard.
Absolutely.
Because you know when somebody's a genuine ass person. You know when somebody got ulterior motives and shit. Some people are sneaky. It's a hybrid. I don't know what you doing. But it's just, it's a male intuition. We have them same senses with kid. It's a father intuition. And it's just like, the same way I know when something be going on with my kid, he won't say nothing, but he made more comfortable because his mama's more soft. And I'm softer on him because a mother's love is to be nurturing. They supposed to, you fall, oh baby, you got a boo-boo, get up. Mommy a kiss it'll be okay. Daddy, you gonna fall.
I told your
then
ass
I tell your ass
running.
don't do that shit. He was like, Daddy, I'm hurt. I'm like, I bet this shit do hurt, don't it? Had you stopped running when I told you the first 2 times, you wouldn't bust your ass.
Now come here and let me help
you. Did you learn your lesson? Yeah. Come on. Come on. We're gonna get a Band-Aid. We're gonna clean that shit up. You need to cry? Get that shit out.
Get that shit
you
out.
Want to get some ice cream?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. But it's a sense that knows that, like, yeah, I know he loved me, but he not finna baby me. That's why you always hear men say, hey, stop babying them little niggas. Me and Mr. Harris say it at school all the time, especially Mr. Harris. Stop babying these little dudes because I've watched dudes when I was younger get babied by their mamas, get spoiled by their mamas to grow up and be the most dependable niggas on a woman. They either got to stay with their mama or they need to find a woman they feel fit the mold.
Self-resilient.
Oh, I need a woman like my mama. No, I don't want. Do I want a woman that's dope like my mama? To my father, yes, because they've been married for 37 years. Do I want a woman that's exactly to the T of my mama? No.
Yeah. Not me.
But look, I'll tell
my
Bree.
mama dearly, but no.
My relationship with Bree worked out because our relationship reminds me of my parents. We goofy, we silly together, we kick it.
Yeah.
She, not that she is my mama, but she has mannerisms like. She the house. We the house where the kids want to come spend the night.
Well, there's certain
all the
characteristics.
That's the shit my mama did. We was the house everybody kids came to when the kick and get dropped off at. That's our house. But the way my daddy used to come in the house to be like, ain't nobody told me all these motherfucking kids finna be in.
Hey, I swear to
That's
God.
me.
I swear to
I
God.
come in the crib be like,
man, goddamn.
as soon as I walk in, I'll be like, oh hell no. How long y'all here? 2 days. Oh man, y'all gotta go home. But they know it's all love with me. Y'all want to come play video games? I'll bust everybody ass in 2K. If y'all want to go outside and hoop it up, y'all want to go walk to the park. Let's get it, big dog.
That's me.
So it's just provide them type of the mother and father balance always got to be provided in life, y'all.
Absolutely.
And look, so I'm gonna ask one question, man, before because we've been 3 hours in.
Hey,
nigga getting a little
we can do this all day.
I'll be here till school starts. Just talk about that. But we're gonna have a part 2 of this for sure.
Oh, I'm with it.
We're gonna have a part 2, and I want just y'all too. We
I'm
can bring some up past to be here though.
No, I'm with it.
But just a deep question to ask before we get out of here. Has there been times, man, where you felt like you weren't living up to your potential of what you thought you should be as a father?
I feel like, my bad to even jump in like that.
No,
I feel like as a father, for real, if you don't feel like that, you're not progressing. Like, there's always room for improvement. Now, the thing is, in everything in life, but the thing is that, like for me, right, being a person that did not have a father, like, for real, I overcompensate. So when I fall short of a mark that I set, probably that's unrealistic, you get what I'm saying? I'm extremely hard on myself. So what I want to say, like, for fathers like that, give yourself grace.
Please do. You'll drive yourself crazy.
You'll drive yourself fucking crazy. Give yourself grace because, like, I didn't ask, like, me and their mom on together, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't like, damn, man, like, am I a fucked up dad? Like, do I take her? Is everything? How can I get better? How can I, you know what I'm saying, improve on this or how can I improve on that? And she'd be like, shut up. Like, boy, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
But
because
a woman that, whether y'all together or not, a real woman, she knows, despite how she feel of y'all relationship, if you are genuinely a great father to
absolutely.
You can, and some people just ornery and they allow their feelings, and I don't call them a real woman because you still a little girl having childish thoughts like that. I'm gonna let you say yours, and then I'm gonna get into mine before we wrap it up.
Right. I would probably say, more time. I honestly, like the last 2 years, I would probably say more often than I probably should. Be like, like kind of feel like I'm not living up to it, and the reason being is because I don't have that reassurance from a male figure of like
you're doing great.
Of like what Poncho is saying, like I reassure like the people in my life, from the women, from my little sister to my mama to my lady to my kids.
But who's
the ball being dropped when it comes to me, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And what I mean is, it's like, all right, so I go and get this job. I might not like this job, but I'm gonna go do this job because this job pays the bills. But then this job also allows me to spend time with my kids. So
that's why I'm in education.
Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like when they see me out on the social media, like everybody wants to tell me, like, Zay, like the younger generation, you got them on your back with this dad stuff. But like, how do you really know that? Because like, bro, like, like not to get on no emotional tip, but like I'm down on the inside so that way these kids of mine could live way further than I could ever imagine. So like, to answer the question, like 100% of the time, I always feel like I'm never living up to my potential because my dad ain't gonna never be able to sit me down and say, "Hey Zay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I got like the best son in the world because like you literally taking what I'm doing and you pushing it to the new generation." I'll never have that.
That reassurance, absolutely.
I'll never know what it's like to put the millennial situation on my back and literally constantly do it. And like, y'all help me not be humble, but this is just me telling y'all, like, people say, why are you so humble? It's cause like it's dads out here that'll never be able to tell their story about how they've been able to do this. My mama, I love my mama to death, but my mama ain't gonna never be able to tell me, son, I know how I feel to be a dad because, mama, you don't know what it's like to give life to these women and to see your kids dangled over you. You don't know what that...
Man.
Hell, there's a pond.
Bro, you don't know what that's like. So for me to get up and do what I do, no disrespect to my baby mama if she's watching, it's not about the child support. It's not about the money. It's just a simple fact that you would take me and put me out to be a bad person and you still expect for me to do.
Yeah, like, it's a crazy concept, bro.
Hey, they don't know what it's like to.
But that's why I put the whole real woman. Not calling her childish, but I think people who dangle kids due to hurt are childish because don't allow how you feel about it. It's pure evil.
It's evil.
It's pure evil. Don't allow how you feel between me and you to depict what they do. And a lot of times that should be learned behavior. It be girls who father went around, they watch their mama dangle them over them. So it's a repeat.
It's a lack of control issue or fear thing that comes from it. You know what I'm saying? It's a trauma thing.
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me get my question. We got another topic that's somebody that put on here. Yes, I have felt that I wasn't living up to my potential. And the real time I felt that way was the past couple years. And it's been before that too. Me and my son mama broke up when we was living in Iowa. I moved to Jeff City to try to do grad school at Lincoln because I graduated from there. He moved her and him came back to her hometown, East St. Louis. Me being 2 hours away from him, knowing I've always been there since he been in the womb, made me feel away. The first time I ever felt, and it made me like emotional, like I teared up because it was the first time I ever let him down. I told him I was supposed to get this school refund check. I was banking on that money because I really was still trying to find a job out there that was going to pay me something to do shit with. And this was going to allow me to rent a car, go pick him up. We're going to go to Chicago, go Aurora, go see his pawpaw kicking for the weekend. The check didn't come the way I wanted to because I dropped the class. And so instead of me calling him and telling him, I just kind of I got in a depressed state, bro. I went to sleep.
And that killed
Didn't answer her calls and nothing. I get a voicemail from her, long text message, how she had to talk to him about crime. Because his feeling, shit broke my heart, bro. Broke my fucking heart. So I called and explained and I talked to him. He felt better after that. I was able to fix the situation. And then the more recent one is when I was working at Square, but shit was stressing me the fuck out. So I went on, bro. I didn't show up to work when they told them, like, hey, either y'all put me on a leave of absence or I'm finna resign today. They did the leave of absence. I realized on my own time, like, bro, I don't want to work for nobody. So I tried to do videos and shit for but I had to cut back a lot in life. And it was just me working for myself, grinding, bro, grinding like a motherfucker. And I'm like, bro, I haven't figured out. I haven't set myself up with the resources to allow myself to figure this out. Now, did I have bread when I did it? Yeah, I ended up coming across a nice stack of bread where I was like, I can do this for a little bit. And then it was just like, once that bread started getting low, it was like, bro, I can't take my kids to do this. I can't.
You sound like me.
I'm able to just take care of little bills here, but I can't even enjoy my life myself. So I feel like when you can't take care of yourself as a father, you're not able to take care of the kids the way you want to. Because you got to take care of yourself as a man to provide them. So it stressed me a lot, bro. And it fucked me up a lot. And
that's where I've been at.
So let me just put her thing out there, man. And then another thing and there's a lot of talk me and Mr. Harris have a lot. When you're a good daddy and you got a spiteful baby mama, they gonna hate you. And it's all because of the feeling of you left me. Bitch, it's not about you no more. This is about this kid. That's the one thing. Me and my baby mama not like this, but we don't have no beef. We co-parent perfectly. And the one thing she's like, hey man, how I feel I can never take away that nigga a good father. How me and you ain't got nothing to do with my son. Her father wasn't around.
Salute to her then.
Her father's, her grandma, like all of that. It was a line of women whose fathers weren't around. That's why I get so much respect. To this day, I don't have to call her to get him to her grandma's house when I need somebody to watch him. Even though I'm like, hey, I got something to do. Can you pick him up from school today? I call her grandma. I go check on them all the time. Like, can y'all? Cool. I go pick him up from school, and I'm like, bet, now I come get him from you at this time, and I stay true to my word. They hold me down. I make sure they good. And so, but a question that we got before we get out of here, and another thing, man, and this is another thing that's kind of playing to what you're saying, getting that reassurance, man. Ms. Harris, I believe you should let a kid recognize the inconsistencies that you do have as a father. Don't cut the.
You are not a superhero.
It's just like you gotta let them know you're real.
You human.
But also, as a man telling you, knowing you don't have your father to tell you that, as a man, as an older figure, you're doing amazing.
Absolutely.
You're doing amazing.
Your
bro.
thought process shows.
I see your kids often, but also take the gratitude the kids provide you. But my father can tell me, my brother will say it sometimes, like, yeah, bro, you doing good, man, I'm proud of you. He ain't flat, you a good father. My mama always tell me Father's Day, you a good father. Ooh. But the ones that touch me the most is a lot of time with my girl. Because of the role I play in her kids' life. The Father's Day cards she writes for me. I don't ask them, they don't give me nothing for Father's Day. Yeah. But the Father's Day cards she writes for me. Yeah. It be making me want to cry because she's like, bro, they may not say it, but she's like, the boys love you. Like, you do so much, the role you play in their life. Because one of them, father, he was never really around. Once he got to know who he was, met him twice, then he passed away. Tragically in a car accident. Damn. And the other one, father, is around. Like, at one point in time, he really wasn't around.
But now he is.
He got his life turned around. Good. And I'm so happy that he was like, he was able to, the young was able to spend the whole spring break with his dad.
That's what's up.
I love it. Because I've never talked bad about neither one of them men. I don't know them personally to know what y'all went through to make you make the personal decisions you made.
That's corny to do.
When I seen him, he came to the birthday party, I could tell how he was kind of reserved because I'm but I'm like, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I'm such and such. This is our first time meeting. I'm like, bro, it's all, bro. You don't have to feel no type of way around me, bro. I'm not here to. I've never undermined it. Your word go. Now, granted, I'll take care of your kid more than you do.
But at the same time,
as a father, if you ever wonder, hey, can I talk to you, man, about some stuff? You know, with a kid, let's chop it up. But some niggas not built like that. But, and I've seen you talk about it. I've seen you just tweet about it the other day. Nigga trying to cause wreck with you over how you provide for their kid. But that's his insecurities as a man, bro. That's his insecurity as a man. Realizing he ain't doing what he was supposed to do. He probably hears. If his son do get to come around him, hearing that, oh yeah, man, me and such and such do such and such, knowing that's the shit you supposed to be doing. That shit cut deep to a nigga.
Yeah, but even with that,
that's a personal issue.
That's a personal issue because my thing is that I need to have a relationship with you because you're around my kid. Bro, listen, you get what I'm saying? I need to check your temperature and know what all the shit that's going on anyway. Bro, so, yeah.
Understandable. I know we got to get out of here, but I cannot stress this enough, bro. I literally told him that. And the thing is that, bro, I told him, I literally told this dude. Matter of fact, I told my girl to tell him, bro, I'm laying around your son every day. You would think, bro, on any given day, you would want to know what type of man is laying with your son.
You sound like
and the reason why I said is because, bro,
you don't know if I'm a child molester.
You don't know what type of nigga I am.
Not even that, bro. He done literally came. The little dude that came to me and said he didn't call me dad.
Yeah.
So the reason why it's so serious for me, bro, is because I know you're not my son, bro. And from a realm of relativeness, blood relation.
I got you.
But the dad in me, once you say that, bro, that locks you in with me
completely.
We could go, bro. We could break up tomorrow, bro. You still my son. I'm still going. If I'm not gonna be with your mama, I'ma still find people to literally. It's gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna find people to watch your mama and watch you because you didn't call me your dad. So I still have a responsibility to you.
That's still my bonus son and me and her together.
That's how I feel with them. I know you know your father. I know whatever issues. But the youngest one's a more people person. The oldest one's more like me. I'm a reclusive. I talk like when me and him be in the crib, I just yell to make sure he good. You good?
You good?
I'm good.
All right.
Because that's how he is. He stated himself, but he's always been like that. But he's one of them kids you could tell. He want that type of interaction, but kids ain't had it so long. They try to be all tough about it. And I was like, and it's like, bro, you ain't gotta be like that. But the little one, he loved the fact that something happened in basketball. He know I love basketball. He love basketball, so he get a lot of the game from me. I help him. I was assistant coach on his basketball team. So let shit happen. He see on TikTok. He come around the room. Nico, you see such and such get traded and such. I'm like, I've been doing that. He see me walk around with the Anthony Evans. He told his mama he wants something. He see me with a pair he didn't know I had. where you get them? I was like, so you pocket watching.
Yeah,
I'm like, get your money up. Don't worry about it. I'm like, but if you want them, holler at me. We can talk about it.
That's crazy.
But it's just like, I just give them that report, like, hey, I'm Nico to y'all. You don't have to call me. I don't mean what. I'm not your nigga.
Yeah, that's me.
But I just want you to know that I play the role of a father figure in y'all life because at one point in time, I've been in your life fully. Me and your mama get married. I've been in your life. Y'all get to 18. I've been there since the youngest was 6, the oldest was 8.
Yep. That's how it is.
I've helped raise you. And I'm your dad.
6.
Not saying but I've put in time, money, effort, love,
all
blood, sweat, and tears
all
into making sure. I feel like if y'all become ain't shit niggas, I'm a part of that.
Yeah. No,
because
absolutely.
Like I said, I'm in the house. I got into the school I work at is the school my girl was a teacher at before she became a principal. I started after she was there. I did it not because of free benefits was a plus for SLP, but I did it because the boys went there. She had become a principal at a high school. She got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning and be there by 6. How you gonna get your kids to and from? Even before while I was waiting on the school to Desi to pass my shit and accept me, I was taking them to and from school to relieve that stress. I can get paid and I'll take them to and from to work with me. The same way you was doing, they get to keep that up. Hell, I just substitute the class with my youngest today. And I just look across the room like, hey, bro, nigga, you see me in here. I let him know all the time, I can't touch these other kids. I can slap the shit out you in this.
I'm on you.
I want you to remember that. Because I don't got him at school for little shit he did thinking they're going to get to me. Put him, I walk in that class, they see me coming. Hey, come with me. I close them doors and get the hit niggas in the chin like, hey, what I tell you, bruh?
But see, like, okay, so let me add on that real quick before, because I know it's another question. Fathers, y'all gotta be a presence at these schools.
Please.
Be a presence at these schools. Like for me, at my school, my daughter's school, when I show up at the door, hey, Mr. Rucker, you want to go to the class? Absolutely. I'm at PTAs. I'm this, I'm that, I'm all of that. Bruh, you get what I'm saying?
The same way when I show up to my son's school on the east side, I'll pick him up early. She like, you want me to call her? You just want to go down there? You good, Miss Gully? I want to catch him.
Listen,
I'll just go pick him up, Sean. The kids will see, he go to, like I said, it's a school, it's less than 300 kids. Any grade kid to see me, his class. Hey, Sean, your daddy out here? He got his best friend in there named Andrew. I rock with the kid. He's a respectable young man. Here comes, his first time me meeting him, he walked up to me, got up. How you doing, Mr. Martin? My name is such and such. Sean is my best friend. I just wanted to come introduce myself.
That's what's up.
So when I see him all the time, he be happy. Hey, Mr. Martin, I'm like, what's up, big dog? Like, how life going? How you doing, man? I'm glad to see you doing good. Ooh, and it's just, and the next time I see him, I saw his mama this time, and I'm mad I ain't say nothing to her. Because I'm like, you doing it. I don't know if his father's around, because I see you bringing him to this party, but you doing great. Because not too many kids have manners. I deal with kids all day. Some of them kids just bad as fuck. Your kid is, I can tell your child is growing up in church doing it like he got the manners to what he needs. But look, the question we gonna do before we end it, which is non-posted it, but her and Mr. Harris kind of been dissecting it. And it's something to play off of kind of what you're talking about. All of us playing a stepfather role to somebody. What can she do as a mother to lessen the effects of a sometimey father from our perspective?
From a stepdad perspective?
So just saying, and I say it in my lane because, like I said, my girl's oldest father, he didn't even realize he had a different father from the youngest until one of her cousins got drunk and said something. And so now she got to explain it. She was hurt about it, and I had to let her know, like, hey, you're not a bad mother for not letting him know. You as a mother of a protector, because who wants to tell somebody that this man impregnated them and just said, fuck you? He's like one of 10. He don't even know a majority of them siblings. He found out about one sibling because they was at the same school, and the kid, mama knew about him, but he didn't know about the kid. So, and then, I mean, the other one know his father. He got other siblings too, but they are tight-knit. Everybody know each other.
So my question for her would be, what type of parent is she? Is she the overbearing hover parent that don't talk this way to my kids. Don't do this. They just,
Well, she's not posing the question as how a stepfather should, like, how do you let this man interact with this kid? It's just more so, and I've seen her talk about it. My son's father is a sometimey nigga. He's here one day, he's here not the next day. How do you lessen the effects on the kid? Being like you dealt with it, your father being a great father that he turned in. How does the mother? How does she help him lessen the effects? Shout out my boy Nam the rest to you.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, you go ahead and then I go with my answer.
The best way to do that is to be 100% honest with them.
It depends on because what if that kid's dad is his hero and then he dipped?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That kid going through so much at home, bro.
Don't bash,
bro.
That's my big thing.
That's what.
Yeah. I mean,
despite how you feel,
because
don't bash the nigga.
Could turn into a. This nigga did turn to an ain't shit ass nigga. You can't tell your kid that.
And he'll find out on his own.
Yeah.
Well, no, that go back to what you were saying though. Like, that depends on what type of person as a mom you are. My mom, up until I was 20 or 21, didn't even tell me the real facts about her and my dad. I just had to find out through a drunk night and a cigar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that might have been my mom softening the blow for me, or she didn't want me to really resent this.
She didn't want you to hurt.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that is, like y'all saying, like, you leave that over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't put that, but you do be honest. Like, like, maybe he might have stuff that he going through. Like, these kids shouldn't have to adjust, but these kids have to know what us man going through. It's not fair for the kid to understand what the man.
So, are you asking, like, are you saying, like, add perspective?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, hey man,
yes,
your father.
I get what you're saying, but I'm
your
saying
father's
people
boy.
If
He gotta grow.
Yeah, I'm finna say, if it's a boy, you really gotta soften the blow, because he gotta be where his dad gonna be at some point in time in life. Which he has to learn how to be what that man should have taught should have been taught to be. So to answer her question, what you can do is you can just be upfront and honest. And then on top of that, if he asks questions as why us to that, at that point you go and find resources for him to have. Just like this right now, that should be a question where if she want more insight, go and ask Nico, go and find Pancho, or go and find places, because women at one point didn't have the resources that they have now today. You go put him in places where you gotta learn that, man. You can't just go put him in a big brother, a big sister program, because they might be wherever they.
Well, I disagree in that instance as far as because there were resources back then, like some of the most positive men that I met. Well, no, I think it's less now than it was then, and I'm gonna say, understand what I'm saying though, because back then, like, the most influential men that was in my life that were positive were my football coaches. I just told Coach Earl recently, like, I bumped into him on some random shit. Thank you for everything that you did. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm also saying it is because they have shut down a lot of after-school programs where men would be able to be available there. There were a lot, like Matthew Dickey ain't getting as much money, Herbert Hoover ain't getting as much money. All of these places have shut down, versus where when we were there before gang banging even got started in St. Louis, you picked a side. Either you was Herbert Hoover, or you was Matthew Dickey, or you was City Rec, or you was this or that. So you had places where kids could go. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying in that
sense.
So
that's what I mean as far as the outreach, as far as that goes. But I do agree in the instance of that. So allow me, I guess, add on a little bit. So I want to talk about what my mom did for me. So when I asked questions, because it got to a point like, damn, well, I stopped waiting at the window waiting for him to come. You get what I'm saying? Hey, why my daddy ain't here? Do my daddy love me? Do this, do that? She'll be like, baby, yeah, but you just gotta grow more to understand. But she never bashed him. She never talked down about him. She never did any of that. And she allowed me, to a certain degree, to process emotion. Even though I was like I was even angry at her because from the times that he would show up, your mama, the reason why I ain't around is your mama holding this child support over my head and all of this shit, even though this nigga had money and he only had to pay $50 a month. So, yeah, it was super lame. But my point in saying this is that,
Look, speaking of the dude, my man's Mr. Harris, Coach Earl Mick made me join my high school track team. Changed my life.
See what I'm saying? Earl Coleman was a real guy. But the thing is that she never bashed. She was always like comforting, and she broke things down to a certain degree. I wish she would have explained a little bit more, but she broke things down. Oh, you had a low battery, bro.
No, you good.
She broke things down as where my mind can conceive it at that particular time. Because now as a grown man with kids and all of that shit, I understand even more what she was trying to do because I'm in that seat.
Yeah.
But you try to break it down to him and have as open of a communication relationship as you possibly can. Yeah. Because honestly, like, I hate to be like this, but you're never going to, no answer is going to be good enough. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like with you, where you said, I was still angry, even though it got brought up to me. For me, I was still angry because I'm like, damn, like, it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be that way. So no answer is going to be good enough. But what you can do is open a room or the table of communication. That always needs to be there, and a place to be for your kid, your son, to be vulnerable with you.
So, look, and then just as we wrap it up, because she's kind of been putting comments, she's talking about her dad is in his life, and the one thing, she just didn't want her child to take that out on her. So when
I'm gonna be honest with you, hold on that may happen.
It may happen.
You gonna have to, like, that's kind of like that's like kind of the blow of parenthood.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna have to eat that. Like, I hate to
whether
be
it's
like
your fault
that.
Or not,
whether it's your fault, you have to understand, like what in the Bible say, forgive them for they know not what they do.
Yep.
They gonna come back and apologize to you. Like, I've apologized to my mother so many different times because of the shit that I put her through because of not understanding. But it's going to happen. Because he's confused.
I agree.
And you gonna have to,
he's yearning for something that's not there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Or he can't obtain the way he wants to.
Yeah.
So my tidbit to it before we wrap it up is like when I was explaining how my girl texted me once the oldest found out, and she felt horrible. And I sent her a nice long text message. I was like, first of all, baby, don't beat yourself up about this. Don't cry about this. Give yourself grace because you didn't want to have to hide the fact that his father didn't want no dealings with him. So you did. I'm like, at one point, like I said, he thought his youngest brother, his little, I mean, he only got one besides my son, but his brother father was his for a while because he played that role until he did what he did and got up out of the boat. So he just thinking, oh, well, our daddy left us. And then he found out, like, damn, we both got two different fathers. And I was like, give yourself grace. I'm not saying you was young. She was like, I think 23 when the first one was born.
The human brain ain't.
And it's just like, I was just like, man, the nigga, he did what he, but I think he was a little older. That nigga had kids already. So he just chose to be, a situation happened, the nigga just chose to not do what he was supposed to do.
Irresponsible.
I was like, don't beat yourself up about it because look at what you have accomplished. Absolutely. As a mother. Now, do they have their moments where they be spazzing? I can tell that if a daddy was around, that shit wouldn't be like that. Yeah. But I'm here. Now, like, I'm in that road to now that is where, I'm gonna still. That's why I don't get in between a lot of they stuff. I still allow you to be their mama. But when I hear, like, when it get too far from me, niggas get to talk. Hey, yo, your mama said what the fuck she said. This ain't no debate, nigga. You don't debate with niggas who don't pay bills.
Yeah.
You do the fuck she said and stop talking back, or I'm gonna get up out. Because her threat is keep playing with me, or I'm gonna tell her. She'll say I'm gonna go get Nico Bell, or I'm gonna have Nico come up in here. Nah. I was like, don't use me as a threat, because when I do it, I'm gonna do that shit.
No, I'm going.
Because the little one thought he tried to do it. I said something like, bro, I'll whoop your ass. He was like, try to, like, kids find out about shit. He's like, you can't whoop me. You're not my legal guardian. I said, you think she gonna stop me from doing something to this motherfucker?
Hey,
he looked dead at her. She was like, well, what you want me to tell you? I said, boy, if you think your mama got the strength to stop me from doing anything, you are sadly mistaken. And if you keep playing, I'll whoop her with you. Think shit sweet, bro. Think shit sweet, bro. And he was just like, he's been around me long enough to where he do something, he just know I'm looking. He look up, he just see me, he be like,
oh no, that look, hey.
Like, fuck, like that. I've mastered the look, and it work on any kid at the school.
What I've learned is part of fatherhood is the masking that, getting that Samuel L. Jackson from Black Snake Moan look down. Like, nigga.
You ain't got to say nothing, you just got to look.
Sit your motherfucking ass
Once
down.
my eyebrows get to raising up, it's like, nigga, that mean that's like me standing up.
Yep.
Once I stand up, nigga, it's like that.
So
I'm going to go there if you want me to go there.
Yeah.
The first thing he do something like, Patrick, quit fucking playing with me, bro. And he don't realize, like, the way I go off on him at home, I'm going to do it at school, too.
Yeah.
Because I want you to know, I'm all for embarrassing you wherever you act up at.
Bro, I wish my son understood.
They don't get that.
Bro, like.
No doubt. Now, and not just to pinpoint, you are doing great. You are doing the best you can. And the one thing I had to tell my girl, too.
You definitely are.
Do not feel you have to overcompensate for the lack thereof of their father. You are going to burn yourself out. She felt like she needed to Christmas because everybody ain't doing it. She need to go above and beyond. That's great to support, but then they going to have this unrealistic expectation that they always need to.
Of what a woman is supposed to do for them
no.
and all of that shit.
Yes, you take care of your kids, but don't feel you have to overcompensate for the lack thereof because you didn't tell that nigga not to be around.
Hey, I'm going to just say this,
Especially
and I'm going to leave it off on this. I come from a single-parent household, and my mom communicated effectively. And not to put my mama business out there, when my mama lost her job, she told us that the stuff that we was doing, once she was shouldering the load of everything financially, when she lost her job, she told us we wouldn't go to the movies. She told us we wouldn't have the Nikes every week. So I don't know if this situation relates to you in any kind of viewpoint or perspective, but I just want you to know that them boys gonna understand because you treating them with love and passion. And if as long as you communicate
with love,
they can never fault you for that because I'll never fault my mama for telling me exactly what was about to happen. Yeah. You told me that we not gonna go to the movies every week like we used to. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna pop this DVD in and I'm gonna hang out with my brothers.
Yeah.
Kids so simple, bro.
You don't have to.
Bro, I'm finna go outside.
With effective communication, kids are so simple. You can flat out and be like, hey, bro, listen. I had to tell my son one Christmas, I'm like, hey, man, look. I don't have it like I want to. Mm-hmm. Am I going to get you some stuff? Yes. But, and man, he be like, but my son is also like I was as a kid. What you want for Christmas? I don't know. What you want for your birthday? No, not even though he just wanted them. It doesn't take much.
No, I'm saying it's terrible that we feel like we even have to, on Christmas, we even got to give this abundance amount of stuff.
Well, no, but you know the thing about me? I started that when I was young. I don't buy my son a lot of Christmas. Not because I can't afford it. Even when I could. This Christmas, we did it up for all them. We didn't go super big, we gave everybody the loft, the full-size loft bed. We redid their room.
I just did my daughter
full-size loft beds.
With the desk under the sheet.
You got the desk. PS5s. I bought the gaming computer screen. So now he got the PS5 hooked up to it. He got his own gaming nook. Bought him a big. His big thing he asked for. He's like, well, can I get a big bean? My girl bought a big dumbass bean bag. He loved it. He's like, well, can I get a big bean bag? I was like, I'll buy you one. I ain't buying one like hers. That's just like $300. But I'll get you big enough for your size. And as soon as he got it, that motherfucker puffed up. He was in love with it. He walked in that room. We wrapped up everybody's room. They got to take him down. They was just so and my girl, I did the bed putting together, but my girl is the one who took it above and beyond, doing the LED lights. So they can flick their button, different color lights that go based off music and sound and other stuff. She spelled their names in their rooms, like she put their names in their rooms across the wall and gaming. Like she made my son and her oldest gaming rooms. The youngest one was more of a basketball room, and they loved it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, but they understood that, we're not finna get 50, 11,000 things, but I'm like, the working time we put into this, man, you got a whole new room. Everybody, it's three of y'all, everybody got a PS5. Ain't no more, we got to wait for somebody. It was one PS5 in the crib. She had bought for her two boys the year before. So how she did it was, look, I'm going to give you this PS5. I'm going to buy your brother one. I'll get you an iPad or something. Mm-hmm. Since I ain't buying you a new PS5 like everybody else. He was like, "Man, cool. I still get a PS5 and I still one up this nigga because I got an iPad." Right. So it's just like, bro, it's just like, man, once they little kids like all that little shit. When I realized my son was getting towards playing them bitches for 2 days and I don't want to chill with him no more, I was like, I'm finna make everything I buy intentional. Yeah. So the stuff I buy you, I know you can. That's why I ask him first. Like, hey, what do you want?
What do you?
That's how me and my girl do. For the long now we try to do. I told her for Valentine's Day she could surprise me. She did a hat bouquet because I've been buying more hats. So, but I did. She wanted. I was like, what you want? She's like, I want a money bouquet. I gave her $200, and I could have paid somebody to do it. I
hate them damn
100 ones,
yeah.
25s, and I literally spent 3 hours rolling each rolls up, making that shit myself, bro. Shit hard. And I waited till she did mine in the morning. So when I came out, she knew I would be her home from work that day because I wasn't going after school care because it's Valentine's Day. So my stuff was sitting in there. When I got to the crib, I finally got to put it together. So I put all the motherfucking shit, and I set the thing in the base I bought. Put some decoration stuff, went in the room, laid it on a chair, put a bear, bought fake rose petals, spell. But I did that because I heard her say one time, our first ever Valentine's Day when we won the official, we bought each other stuff, but we did something small, brought it to the crib. I cooked, but when she walked in, I had a big heart and rose petals on the floor with the little candles outlined, and it was real candles. I had to blow all them bitches out. Like outlining that motherfucker around that motherfucker, and she was just so music playing, flowers on the table. Like, she was so dumbfounded that a nigga went that far for her. Mm-hmm. She was like, you ain't did that again. So I was like, say less. Yeah. She walked in the room. This time I didn't have to buy the real lights. I found you could buy a flicker candle that just flick the button. I was like, man, that's saying that. But she walked in the room and was just like, yeah. And I was like, I think I was mad, but I'm like, hey, you better take that money off that money bouquet. I'll spend a lot of time, nigga. She let that shit sit there for days. But she fucked with it. She was just like, I just want to keep looking at it. And to the point, I get to the school, all the women that work at the school, they all know her. They was like, oh, my girl used to work there, so it was nothing. I know, but no. But then I walked in, the secretary.
Not a thing like that, but like on some supportive shit.
No, but the secretary walked in, she was like, I see you, mama.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She's like, I fuck with, because we was talking, she was doing one for her friend's birthday. Yeah. So I showed them the picture of what I was doing and shit. And then I done got them knowing her story and all of that. Yeah. I done had plenty of time they walked through like, hey, bro, I appreciate you. The way you love on her. Like, because my girl done been shot, like all types. Like before I met her, like it was a lot that happened in her life. And I've been the one to come in and just be like, I ain't finna say, wolf ticket, but shit, you gonna get me.
Nico dating the No Limit Soldier,
Oh yeah, she a thug, bro. She let me know she let that 22 go on.
Now, here's one thing that I need to say, like, women, you are not that kid's father.
You're not.
And that is okay.
And stop doing them Happy Father's Day post on
and daddy shit
on Father's Day.
You are not the father, and that is okay.
You're an amazing woman.
It sucks that you have to work double overtime because this motherfucker didn't take care of what he needed to take care of. Yeah. But understand that you are not the father.
Man, we gotta get the motherfucker. Y'all heard that, man. And honestly, man, I feel like it was no better way to end this episode. Ladies, for the single mothers out here, you are doing amazing. For the single fathers out here, you are doing amazing as well, because you are a statistic that they don't believe is true. It's a lot more black fathers. You are amazing. It's a lot more black men in their kids' life than the world likes to put on. I know plenty, and I don't fuck with niggas who don't take care of their kids.
I stopped being friends with a motherfucker
I will cut
who
you
is
off.
a
We will
shitty
fall
father.
back. I'm staying back from homeboys because you was doing too much.
Yeah.
I said, you get us together, I'm back in.
Yeah.
But I need you to take care of your kids the same way you see me take care of mine,
Take
man.
care of yours.
Make sure y'all tap in motherfucking next week, man. First of all, man, I got to clap it up for you, brothers. You are wonderful. This is every week it always ends up happening. This has been the longest episode. Only one that may compete to this is my 100th episode.
Hey, you say that every time when I come here, too. This is the longest episode.
No, bro, we've been on for 3 hours and 31 minutes.
I believe it.
Straight. But that's when you having good convos, man. Yeah. That's when you having good convos, man. I appreciate y'all brothers for coming in here with the vulnerability, being able to talk. I knew we was going to get this deep. Shout out to the Deuce that helped. The Deuce, when I seen him open, he's like, man, I brought a little gift, man. I hope niggas want to partake. I was like, I said I wasn't going to drink tonight, but since we in the atmosphere, I ain't getting drunk.
I know, this
but
ain't
I made sure I'm good Man, it's nothing better than chilling with like-minded brothers,
Absolutely.
man. Good brothers of good hearts and stature, man. So shout out to all the single mamas doing their thing, man. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to all 82 of y'all. I don't know what's been popping on Twitter. I don't know if it's spam pages or real niggas rocking. But for the fact that I've had a consistent 65 and up for the past month on Twitter, like, and it say right now I got 77 people tapped in on Twitter, man. I want it to keep growing, keep sharing it, man. We're going to keep bringing y'all this news. Like I say, shout out to the Past Master who's not here. We here with you in spirit. I love you, my boy. Me and Past Master do this wonderful thing what we call postal podcasting. I mean, the rain, sleet, or snow, we in this hoe. We going to come give you the wonderful news, the tools, and all the motherfucking blues clues that you can think of within our culture, man. And we give you them combos that need to be had. We have funny episodes, but then you got your times where you got to get deep, man. Yeah. So make sure y'all tap in next week, man. I got my dog Yerdy G is coming in this motherfucker, man. We're going to talk about what he got going music-wise. I'm going to holler at him a little bit about, his podcasting days with the horror podcast he got. And then, man, we just gonna keep building and growing from there, man. So as always, I'm your boy Nico the Great. It's Ethnic and Shamor, episode 30, season 2, and we up out this thing. That's all the man.